All right. Anyway, Sonic. I know you came for the Sonic Monk. So, first of all, I love Sonic a lot. They're like in my top favorite franchises ever. And I have a whole notepad here of things I want to talk about. Giggity. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Sonic, I mean, there's probably not very many of you who don't know who Sonic is, but Sonic the Hedgehog is a hedgehog who's blue, goes super fucking fast. That's a baseline of him. The fast rat, yeah. And he was conceived in the 90s, an era of attitude and coolness, and Sonic exudes this attitude and coolness to a T. You know, he's got the foot tap when he gets angry at you. Got the fucking crossed arms. He's too cool for this shit. He can't wait around. He gotta go. But who would win, the blue blur or the blue bomber? The blue blur, probably. Honestly, maybe, I don't know.
Thank you for your kind words, Trouser Schnauzer. I truly am just amazing. I'm fast as fjerk, boy.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oddity, you fucking crazy ass. It's always you who comes in with the craziness. Fucking. That's gonna be funny for the fucking the VOD. Alright. But yeah, that's Sonic for you. Fucking made in the 90s. Started out with the old Sonic the Hedgehog game on Sega Genesis. Fun fact, I never owned a Genesis. I never owned any Sega console for that matter. Not even a Dreamcast. So I found my first Sonic experience through Mega Collection on GameCube, where you got to play Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Spinball, all them shits. That was the first ever experience I had with Digimon. Listen to me. Digimon, get it out of my head, get it out of my head. Nope, Sonic, do it. God damn it. Sonic the Hedgehog, son of a bitch. Where am I in this world right now? I just started talking about Digimon again. Tails is your favorite question of the day. Tails is pretty cool. Tails is the homie for show me. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, feel free to answer the question of the day.
Tails can eat a dick.
Oh my god, that was crazy. He said it's so like Tails can eat a dick. Like just so disappointed. Honey, Blaze, Cream are runner-ups. The Bun Buns, nice. Well, technically one is, right? I don't know who Honey is, to be honest. I haven't read too many of the Archie comics, if that's where they're from. 102 Gamma, my boy Rip. Gamma's pretty cool. Poor guy. Didn't get to live long. He got replaced. So much better than with the Sonic voice. Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm glad I have the Sonic and Knuckles TTS activated. You guys have fun with that, alright? Why do I love Sonic the Hedgehog? So, I love Sonic because he came at a very early point in my life, and I loved his 2D games quite a bit when I was younger. I'd play them all the time, and I'd be like, whoa, this is like cool as fuck. I thought it was a new game at the time. I didn't even know Sonic existed before that. I was like, this is the fucking coolest shit. It's like got 20 games in one. They just decided, all right, our first Sonic game is going to be 20 games long. But that's not what I thought as a kid. It wasn't really that case, you know. I love Sonic because it came at an early point in my life. He's super cool. His attitude's fucking awesome. I personally think that Knuckles is my favorite. I don't know. I just like how fucking badass and strong he is. I don't know. I've always leaned towards the really strong characters that can punch something and they die. So Knuckles is my personal favorite, along with Shadow being second. You don't chuckle, bro. My name Knuckles, and I don't chuckle, brother. But yeah, Shadow's my second, and then third is Sonic, probably. So he's in my top 3 still, but Sonic the Hedgehog himself, he led to all these connections of me enjoying other things about the series, you know? Floofy characters? Oh yeah, that's not surprising. Floofy characters are definitely your jam, right? So I have written down here, what shows do I like? Rouge. sexual awakening for many people, including myself. I'm not gonna lie. Rouge, goddamn. That's all I'll say. But if you get me more into the alcohols, maybe I'll say more. What shows from the Sonic the Hedgehog series do I like a lot? I used to watch Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog quite a bit when I was younger. What's that one where they play guitar and music and shit? Sonic Underground? Sonic Underground was pretty badass. Those are really the only two early ones I think I watched a lot. And then Sonic X too. Sonic X was neat. That one I didn't watch as much as I'd like to, but I did enjoy what I did watch. It reminded me very much of the adventure era Sonic, which is my favorite era of Sonic. And then Sonic Boom was pretty underrated, I feel. Like, I don't know if you guys watched Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom was on Cartoon Network, I think. So, yeah, not everybody probably got to watch it. But Sonic Boom was kind of weird but funny. Like, it was so self-aware, but also, I don't know, it wasn't taking itself too seriously, you know? I thought it was interesting. There was a couple of character changes that I didn't really vibe with in the beginning, like really dumb Knuckles, like he was just super dumb, 2 brain cells only. Or even 1 brain cell for that matter. But I eventually got to like him in the context of what he was in. Newer Tails is voiced by the same voice actor as Sora from Digimon. Oh, really? That's cool. Nice. There's some connection there, huh? But yeah, Sonic Boom was cool. And then I watched Sonic Prime on Netflix, which I kind of liked a lot for a while, but I didn't watch the last part of it because people were saying it was disappointing. And I was like, should I finish it? And I just kind of didn't. But I kind of got to remember to judge things for myself. Like, I tend to fall into that trap sometimes. Like, oh, somebody said it was bad, I might as well just not waste my time. But, you know, you could always judge for yourself, right? You just finished season 3, it wasn't bad? Okay, cool. I was enjoying the first 2 seasons a lot, so that if that says anything, you know, so I'm probably pretty sure I'd probably enjoy it. I'd have to just watch it, you know. It was really good, though, like the characterizations they did for all the characters. They had like alternate reality versions of each other that were different. That was cool. I won't spoil it for anybody who hasn't watched it, but there's some alternate version stuff things. You watch the Sonic Boom show because I heard it's just a meme fest. It is. It's fucking funny, dude. Like I laughed a lot watching that series, surprisingly. I was like, wow, they're so self-aware of how bad Sonic's reputation has become sometimes, where they kind of make fun of themselves. It's pretty great. And other things too, but see, what are the games like? So there's 2 different main styles of Sonic. It is 2D platformer and 3D platformer, and then you have some side games here and there, but mostly those 2. I prefer 3D over 2D just because, I don't know, I love the Sonic adventure games a lot. Sonic 06, Sonic Heroes, just 3D Sonic's fucking awesome. I don't know. 2D Sonic's fun too, but it's harder. Sonic R, baby. Sonic R. I've yet to try that one, to be honest. That's the one I kind of want to have fun with because the music's baller as fuck. Like, oh man, that Sonic R music's top tier. But yeah, I haven't tried it yet. So yeah, there's like those offshoots, like the racing ones. We got like Mario Party Sonic, which is fucking weird. It didn't work out too well. What else was there? Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games for some reason. Sonic Shuffle, yeah, that's the one. That new Shadow Games music went hard, bro. Dude, Shadow Generations, we'll get to that one, trust. We'll get to Shadow Generations. I gotta talk about that in its own whole fucking thing dedicated to it, because I love that game. God damn. But yeah, there's 2D, 3D Sonic games. There's a lot. Plenty. I haven't played all the Sonic games, obviously. I played quite a bit of them, I'd say. I know about 70 to 80% of the main games. And then like a lot of the side games I haven't played. What's the story of Sonic? It's whatever the fuck it wants to be. Sonic could be about world-ending shit, about just fucking up Dr. Eggman, about Mobius, the planet they live on, or it's just all over the place. There's never really too much of a set story for much of anything. Everything is canon. Is it? I think that was the thing that was said, right? The Olympics dropped their support for Mario Sonic very recently, so people don't think that series is continuing. Oh, really? I think I might have heard about that, but I didn't think it was like something to keep an eye on because it didn't seem real, but that's crazy. Poor Mario and Sonic got shafted, dude. Let's see the story. Yeah, like I said, whatever it wants to be. We'll talk about individual stories as we get to the games that I'm familiar with, at least. And let's see, differences between 2D and 3D Sonic is 2D Sonic has a lot simpler stories, and it's just pure fun, pure speed, pure technical, like which path do you want to take and how fast you can do it. And it's cool, you know, it's like very arcadey. And there's very little story to those. There's a semblance of story, right? Boopy Pat. Yo, what's up, Pat? Explain Rouge and her jiggle physics. Oh god, those jiggle physics did too much to people in the day, back in the day. And then 3D Sonic would be more story driven, still kind of similar with fast pacedness, of course. Getting through shit fast, taking the different paths, getting shortcuts. But there's also the aspect of getting A ranks, S ranks, or whatever on each different mission for each stage. So there's a lot of replayability with the 3D games. Some of them have Chow Gardens. That's a whole nother can of worms we can talk about. I love the Chow Garden, but yeah. Why did they pick a bat to kick up? I don't know. We'll have to ask the developers of Sonic, right? Bring back Chow Garden. Truly bring that back. What's my favorite show from the Sonic series? I really like the old ones a lot, like Sonic, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Underground, but watching them again as an adult, super cringy sometimes and silly. But I like Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom was funny. I like that one a lot. Chow Gardens could be a whole game. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why they haven't cashed in on that. It's stupid. They could just make a dedicated Chow Garden game, even for mobile. People would buy into that shit so fast. Like, goddamn. But yeah, I think Sonic Boom, because of the meme factor and like, it's so self-aware and whatnot. Of course, Kids Dub was cringy in general, but it was for kids. Yeah, true that. Only watched the first season of Sonic Prime, but I don't understand the hate for it. Yeah, it's good. I like the first and second season of it. It's really good. I didn't have as much time with it, which is why I'm probably choosing Sonic Boom over Prime right now, because I watched pretty much all of Sonic Boom. Sega plus Band, Night Chow, B-Pets. Dude, oh my god. That would be such a cash-in for them. Like, I don't know what's wrong with Sega in that. They have Yakuza, I guess. Yakuza's making them all the money, maybe. What's my favorite Sonic game? Easy claps. Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Frontiers is number 3, and Sonic Shadow Generations probably second. Yes, sir. Junko understands. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Sonic Adventure 2, unmatched. Unmatched. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like, as much as the recent games were good, Sonic Adventure 2, man. Sonic the Black getting snubbed. I suppose I was gonna say Black. I called it. You read it like a fucking book, mate. You definitely did. Holy shit. That was great. How do you like Sonic's arms? Shaved or European? What? 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 What the fuck are you saying? Oh my god, holy fuck. I was not expecting that fucking sentence ever in my life to ever occur. But look at here, look at where we are now. I think both work depending on the model, but I think shaved is more classic. I like how Video earnestly just said, just answered that. Movie Sonic looks good with hairy arms. All right, your choice of words are killing me right now. You have to say your favorite Sonic character so I can judge you. Yes. What's your favorite Sonic character? Everybody in chat, say it. I gotta see. I already mentioned mine, Knuckles. Sonic arms. Oh, it's Sonic. Oh my god, cringe, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Emerald. I think I remember Emerald. Hold on, let me see. Ah, there you go. That's the Sonic Battle? No. Sonic. It was Sonic Battle, right? Yeah. Hair quills, we don't judge here. Second battle. I have never tried a single handheld Sonic game in my life, believe it or not. I haven't played Sonic Advance 1, 2, 3, or Sonic Battle, Sonic whatever. Fucking, what was it called again? The one that was all like crazy. It was like a really dark name. Brotherhood or some shit. I need to play some of those older Sonic games. Dark Brotherhood. Ah, yeah, Dark Brotherhood. Oh, Honey's part of that too? Oh shit. I'm sorry. My drunkenness is bad. Honey the cat. Oh, okay. I've never ever heard of them in my life. Sonic the Fighters? Sonic, then Espio, then Metal Sonic. Those are your top three? Bark the Polar Bear. I have seen him. He's in Sonic the Fighters. Yeah, they're in Sonic the Fighters and Archie comics. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. I've seen a whole ass video about Sonic the Fighters and its rise to like popularity or some shit on YouTube, like a big old documentary thing, and they didn't once bring up, unless I'm stupid and didn't pay attention, Honey the cat. I don't know, but that's cool. I like the design though. That's a new character for me to look into. What are your favorite Sonic stages and zones? For me, Sonic Adventure 2 has a lot of my favorite stages. Metal Harbor, fucking Green Forest, White Jungle, Space Colony Arc levels, Knuckles stages, Pumpkin Hill, Wild Canyon, Meteor Herd. Oh man, I love everything about that game. And then there's stuff from the older games like Flying Battery Zone from Sonic and 3 and Knuckles. From Sonic 2 would be probably the obvious choice, Chemical Plant Zone, and the Casino Night Zone. That White Jungle track, dude, is so good. Or designed, but yeah, I never really used this full potential. Metal Sonic. Ugh. But yeah, I love a lot of the zones I've played in the stages. Fucking Sonic Adventure 1, the city place, I forgot what it's called, the city. Twilight Park is fun. Honey's actually based on a character from a different fighting game altogether. Honey from Fighting Vipers. Oh, let me see that. Oh, okay, I see the resemblance. What the fuck? That's an interesting. I've never even heard of this either. You got some very niche knowledge, huh? That's cool. Thank you for the information. That's gonna broaden my Sonic horizons a little bit. What other Sonic stuff do I like? I did like what I've seen from the Archie comics, but I never really actually started reading them. All my experience with the Archie comics comes from Sonic Mega Collection, where you had like a whole like museum of just like Archie comic covers and stuff. That was so cool to look at. I always was like, I want to read these, but I didn't know how to do it, and I was too stupid to ask my parents. I I would just look at it and be like, that's fucking cool, I wish I had that, and just moved on. I never like went, Mom, Dad, can I get some Archie comics, please? I was one of those kids that just would be like, oh, cool, I wish I had that, but never fucking asked. What other Sonic stuff is there that isn't just games and movies and shows? Like, I mean, there's merchandise, but I haven't really collected much Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise. As much as I would like to, but I have to keep myself in check because I end up collecting too much like I have with Digimon. Sonic music, top tier, greatest music. Oh man, every Sonic game I've ever played, the music never misses. There's only been a few tracks ever that I'm like, I could do without these, but that's the worst it gets, because everything else, top tier, peak ass fucking music. Oh man, like the latest Sonic game, Shadow Generations, had some baller ass remixes. You know? Oh man.
I'm about to bust.
Music cut. Drew's like, yeah, that's me right there. I'd be busting. But yeah, some of my favorite soundtracks: Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic 3 and Knuckles had some. How dare you? Interrupt me? How dare? Hard to beat His World for me. His World is good. In his world, in the rain, in his. I don't know the lyrics. Sorry. Sonic 06 is good. I love that fucking game. I don't give a shit what anybody says about it. Knuckles stages in particular in Sonic Adventure 2 were my absolute favorite jams. Unfortunately, for you guys who don't know, the rapper who did those tracks is a piece of fucking garbage. All right, but I cannot help but enjoy the music no matter what. So don't judge me on that, all right? I know the guy who raps is this fucking asshole. Piece of shit motherfucker. He shouldn't be ever thought about again. But the music that happened to be on that game was so good. So I can't help but feel like I love the music. No need to hold back. Yeah, just don't follow that guy, all right? He don't want to know. It was terrible to do that to that one creator. Yeah, exactly. If you guys are curious, you can definitely look it up later. Just I won't get too deep into it. It's a little bit too much, but either way, the Knuckles music was always good. Even then, the rapper didn't totally make the full song what it was. It was the musicians that put the music together. Like, without that, we wouldn't have that baller ass music, right? So either way, Knuckles music really good. Rouge's music too, like that sexy jazz music. Oh fuck, I love it. God damn, that jazz music hits so fucking good. Like, I'll smoke a blunt to that shit. I'll smoke a fatty blunt to that shit. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you only came up with the lyrics last minute. I think Sonic Team did the beat. Yeah, pretty much. All right, the Sonic designs. This is the last thing we're talking about before we bring on Vidya into the chat. But Sonic designs are pretty awesome, I gotta say. They have such personality to them, where it's just timeless designs. Like, you could see Sonic from 100 years from now and still know that's fucking Sonic. It's like Mickey Mouse, you know? It's just like Mickey Mouse. Super cool, like easy to, like, I think I learned from somebody that they were made specifically to be drawn easily by children so they can, you know, express themselves. So that was the really cool thing about Sonic. They were made to be easily drawn and relatable. Super amazing personalities. The colors are super striking. They stand out for each character. You can tell who each character is by looking at them at a glance. So they did amazing in that department. Jesus, the hiccups are already coming, dude. But yeah, Sonic designs are pretty peak. Tails' fluff is amazing in the fluff department. Oh yeah, it's extra poofy, extra boofy. My favorite design, I would say, I don't know, I gotta think about that. Like, Vector the crocodile, though, he's one of my top 5. He's probably like number 4 in my favorites. Vector the crocodile, being just a crocodile in this universe of mainly furballs, is pretty cool because he's a reptile. And Espio, I mean, Espio's a chameleon, but you know, Vector is a big boy alligator, or even, is he a gator or a croc? I don't know. Oddity, what are you doing? Are you up to no good again? Are you up to no good again? I see you posting a million of those. Okay, yeah, the designs are really cool. I really like Vector the crocodile, like I said. And each, like, if you know about some of the Sonic games, they have like really cool teams. They have like different sets of characters that kind of belong together, you know, and they all have like a vibe and they all go together. It's cool. I'm eagerly awaiting the hiccups. Oh. Oh man, don't worry, I'm gonna edit all of those out when we put this video out on YouTube. I trust them to always help me find the computer room. Wait, who? You mean, oh, use Vector? Is that what you meant? Or Espio? Vector the Chad. Ah, there you go. Fucking love Vector. But yeah, that's what I had written down for myself as a little intro to Sonic for now, but we will be bringing in the homie Vigimon. Just give me a second, I gotta do another shot here. Where's this poster? Let me add him. Alright, those of you who don't know, okay, those of you who don't know, Junko and Vidya are longtime homies. Don't get all up in arms if you see Junko giving him shit. So it's normal. Hold me back. Let the richest person in my life. Alright, Vidya, we're ready for you. Get in here. Tell him to finish the damn adventure game. Just fucking do it, Vidya. I swear to God.
Get in here? Okay.
There you are. What's up?
What's up? How you doing? How's it going, chat?
I'm trying to get as caked up as my boy Vector. The giga chat of being double caked up on a Saturday afternoon.
On a Saturday afternoon. Oh my fucking god, dude. Double caked up on a Saturday. He has no cheeks, Oddity. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he just goes straight up.
Faker.
Like, he's just all spine.
Tasso says hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright. But we got Vidya on deck. The least qualified member of this whole thing.
What do you mean? No, I love Sonic the Hedgehog.
Alright.
You gotta trust me.
We gotta put that to the test here, alright? We gotta put that to the test here. Alright, I gotta ask you guys in chat before we continue on though. Does Vidya sound okay to you? Can you hear him over the music? Can you hear him over me? Do I?
I can try talking a little louder.
Oh no, I can put you up a little bit too.
Okay.
You can hear him? Okay, cool. Very nice.
Look, I haven't played Sonic Heroes since it came out, and I played it on the PS2, okay? I still have the disc in my house right now. It's probably in my bedroom.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog so much I can't name Sonic Heroes games.
Look, okay, so my history with Sonic was, when I was 6 years old, I got a Game Boy Advance SP, and I still only have my Game Boy Color games for it. So I asked my friends if I could borrow any of their games, and my friend let me borrow his copy of Sonic Advance. And so that was my first Sonic game, and it just kind of went from there.
You're already ahead of me on that fucking curve. I have never played the fucking handhelds.
I really, my first games were just all the handhelds. Sonic Advance 2 and 3, Sonic Spinball, Sonic Pinball Party.
The villain
team. And then I think it...
Sorry.
I didn't play a lot of the older Sonic games until a little bit later in life. I started with the handhelds.
That's fair. I mean, I didn't start till Sonic Mega Collection in like 2001. So
yeah, it was about 2001 for me. Where 2001, maybe 2002, but I think it was 2001 where I got Sonic Advance.
Where I tried to take my Mega and Gems collection. I need to play the Gems collection. I need to play Fighters. I need to play fucking Sonic CD. And what other ones were on there? There was a couple more, right? Sonic R? Ever had sausage flavored popcorn? What?
I haven't.
That sounds wild. Maybe Sonic would like that. He likes chili dogs. Put some chili on the sausage. You trash him at Sonic R. Damn, Vegeta, what are you gonna do about that? You gonna challenge him?
I guess I have to at this point.
Just watched a video on how to make it and it was so weird I have to try it. I mean, fuck it, dude, try it. What can go wrong, right? If you like sausage, giggity. Give it a try. He used to beat me in Sega's All-Stars Racing. Dude, I need to play that too. Like, I haven't played any of those either. Sonic racing games. Stoners, am I right? Truly. I'll take a hit to that. I'll sell for like $5. Oh shit, I might have to get that. Definitely gonna try to get that. You should tag me in the Discord and be like, remember this, because I will forget. I will definitely forget later. All right, we're gonna go for a defense round for Vidya. All right, defense round.
Oh no! Don't test my Sonic knowledge.
Defense round, guys. You ready? Are you ready, Vidya?
No.
Fucking. When was Sonic's first game released?
Alright, so Sonic's first game was released in 1991. However, his first console game appearance was actually in, I think, 1989 in a racing game where he appeared as a decal on someone's vehicle. That way they could test out the design for Sonic to see if it would work in Western audiences. It seemed like it would not, and they were really doubting the design. However, they went ahead and released the game anyways. And the West fell in love as well as Japan. And that's how we got the Sonic design of today.
Stop reading the wiki.
I'm not reading anything.
Stop reading the wiki.
That's all knowledge upstairs.
Toys in the attic crazy is what you are. Oh man. It helps you feel better. I've barely played Sonic games. Sonic R's 3D Blast and Sonic 1 and 2. Those are the only ones you played, huh? Very interesting
Sonic
choice.
3D Blast. That's a good pick.
Oh, I did play Riders for a bit. Riders was interesting. Or it sounds like he was reading off a script. Called it. He read it.
I am not reading anything off a script. I promise. That's just like a fact I know. Just like another fact, Sonic's design, the gloves and the red shoes with the
Let
white
me read
decal
closer to the mic.
is actually based off of Michael Jackson, because that's what was considered cool in like the late 80s when they were trying to design Sonic the Hedgehog. So when he was released as a design for his game in 1991, you know, they were still basing it off what was cool in the late 80s, which was Michael Jackson's gloves and shoes, which comes into full circle, which was really cool when Michael Jackson came back and made music for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Listen here, all right. We got some fucking fun facts read over a wiki right here. But it's
I'm
true.
not reading nothing.
It's
These are all
true.
stuff, this is just stuff I know.
It's true though. I will say that. Wicked didn't know that.
Of course it's true.
Wicked didn't know that. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, heavily Michael Jackson music. And that's why it's so fucking bumping. It's so fucking banging. You know, it's so fucking ballers. Fuck. Alright, I told you he'll talk out of his ass.
I'm not talking out of my ass. I don't know what. I just know Sonic facts.
Sonic has great design, but I prefer Veemon. Oh. Who over here dancing in chat? Oh, it's Wicked. Alright. Fun fact, Vector is fucking caked up. Yes, dude. Where are you looking at your fucking art?
No, he is
Rule34.com?
literally all spine. I'm sorry.
Listen, he's over here on Rule 34 looking at cheeks.
I did not think Silver was an octopus. What? He is a hedgehog.
I know Sonic facts, but I thought Silver was an octopus. What?
No, he's a hedgehog from the future who teams up with a cat from a future of an alternate dimension who goes into his timeline. And they come back to stop the Iblis Trigger, who they believe is Sonic.
Oh, bro, he's got like 5 tabs open.
I know things about Sonic. I don't know what to tell you.
He's got fucking...
I'm not a fake fan.
I even didn't fucking remember that shit. And you over here, the Iblis Trigger over here of another dimension. Oh my god. I thought Silver was a sane human hybrid. I mean not wrong.
He's basically Trunks.
Yeah.
They ripped off Trunks for his storyline.
Yeah, dude, Sonic takes from Dragon Ball Z so heavily. Like Shadow is Vegeta. Sonic is Goku. And Silver is fucking Trunks. Even though Shadow didn't fuck to have a Silver.
Even Knuckles is definitely based off of Piccolo being like a character that was introduced as a villain.
He never
but
trained
after
Tails.
they beat, they realized. I guess it's fair.
He's his own thing. I feel like he was just a loner that Sonic happened to run into, and unfortunate circumstances with Eggman tricking him. This made him a villain to him in the first place. So
Yeah, and then they became friends, lifelong friends.
oh yeah, it's me, Sonic. It's me, Sonic. He's just like fucking warp. He just starts like morphing into Sonic. Imagine his quills, his hair from his turning to quills all. More tests.
You gonna keep testing me? Yeah, okay.
More tests. All right, get off the wiki. Close your
I'm
browser.
on the wiki.
Close your
This
browser.
is all up in my head.
I saw
I'm
you
just watching you.
I mean, I heard you get closer to your mic like you were like bracing for impact.
No, I'm looking at my mic so I can talk more
You're
clearly.
looking at your mic to.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
little
I
drunk
too.
right now, okay?
I too look at my
I had-
mic to talk to it.
I had like a tall glass of what was essentially all vodka with a little bit of lime juice in it, okay? I am very drunk right now. I did not get the pregame, so I chugged with as much liquor as I could before I jumped in the call.
Goddamn, bro, you're gonna get fucking lit halfway through, dude. Anyways,
Like I said, 1 part lime juice, 4 parts vodka.
anyways,
And some Splenda.
drink responsibly, people. Get water when you can.
And know your limits.
Exactly. We gotta make that distinction right now before y'all come after us. Cause
That we might overplay the amount we're drinking for comedy, but stay safe.
oh yeah.
Is that good enough for you, Twitch TOS?
Cheers to that. All right, more tests need to be concurred. Is that the word for it? I don't know. All right. What do you prefer? Sonic 2D or 3D?
Alright, so again, because growing up I played a lot of the Sonic 2D games, I still find it really fun because it's a lot of you run fast, you get to a small like puzzle platform area, then a lot of high speed jumping, then puzzle platform. However, the 3D games are like, again, like you said, they're a lot more story driven. When you play the 2D game, the story is told by just what Eggman's boss design looks like and what stage you're on, what zone you're in. The 3D games really do a great job of telling a story. And so I think I gotta say I like the 3D games just a little bit more, but they're both great.
Respectable answer. Junko asks, so who in Sonic would you compare to GBZ? So like every character that we can think of? Because we did compare a few.
So Sonic is Goku, obviously. Sonic doesn't lose his memory, but he does become like the leader of a team of heroes.
Happy-go-lucky lad.
Piccolo and or Piccolo Jr., not Piccolo, like the Demon King Piccolo. Piccolo Jr. and Knuckles they come off as villains at first, but then very quickly realize that they are better off as allies. Shadow is again, he takes the place of Vegeta in the narrative. However, character-wise, I think they're fairly different. Silver is a weird colored time-traveling younger person that also inexplicably has same power to go a super mode as the two main characters, and he goes back in time to save the future. Like, that is literally Trunks.
What about Knuckles? Wait, hold on, never mind, not him. Tails.
I guess Tails, I hate to say it, but Tails would be Bulma, because when it comes to the combat, Tails doesn't really do as much until he gets like his mech. Again, he fights a lot, but not he doesn't go super Tails.
Listen, Junko, I can't deny or confirm that is a good choice because like it makes sense, but it also doesn't. I was thinking
he's also Krillin.
Yeah,
he's also Krillin. Like, that's the thing. He takes this. He uses like Krillin's narrative of being Sonic's best friend, who helps him train to get better. But he's also not as combat heavy and does a lot more inventing. And I feel like his status as an inventor is more important than his status as a training partner for Sonic. So I feel like he more suits Bulma than Krillin, but he's a kind of a combination of both.
I won't even fault you for that knowledge, or for that assessment, rather. I will not fault you for that. That's crazy. I never even thought about that. I always thought Krillin just because second to the buddy, you know what I mean? Just a little buddy friend.
But even the whole, like, Goku and Bulma in Dragon Ball are portrayed as, like, almost sibling-like. And Tails and Sonic are absolutely contributed to be, like, you know, a younger brother hanging out with his older brother, even though I don't know how big of an age difference it really is.
Yeah, I think Bulma is older than Goku, though.
Bulma was 4 years older than Goku. Bulma was 16, Goku was 12.
That's interesting. I never thought about it that way.
And Krillin was 13? I hate that I know the ages of these Dragon Ball characters.
But I don't think Rouge would fit too well.
Not really. Again, I feel like it's not every character has a 1-to-1
Rouge is Ada Wong.
Direct.
From Resident Evil. Literally.
I think it's just for, like, some of the characters are like, you know what? Let's borrow influence from Dragon Ball, as opposed to like making everything a 1-to-1 direct.
Shadow is Leon. I mean, you're not wrong. Leon is definitely shadow coded versus Sonic, even though he was the main character. Fucking Shadow though, goddamn. I gotta bring up Shadow real quick because he's the topic of now. Like, he had his own Shadow Generations game come out, and he's gonna have his own movie. Can't forget about that. His own fucking movie, and it's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait for that movie. I haven't even watched the first Sonic movies, the first two. I didn't watch the first one or the second one because my brain was too distracted with other things. But I really want to watch the third one because Shadow is so cool, and also Keanu Reeves. What? Like, are you kidding me? He's gonna be Shadow? Like, who could have been the better choice than that? I can't even think of anybody. Right? Like, goddamn. So good. Shadow kicks ass in season 3.
But, I mean... Sorry, I just thought of something, so I don't mean to interrupt. Even to the whole point of... oh my god. He's one of my favorite Sonic characters, and I can't think of his name right now. I drank too much vodka too quick.
The other non-drunk? He's not non-drunk. He's got some vibes in him.
Robot that's blue and looks like Sonic.
Metal Sonic, you dumb fuck?
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to say Mecha Sonic, but I knew that wasn't it. Metal Sonic is
with
like
the metal version of Sonic again.
Metal Sonic is like literally Cell,
I mean,
where he's made,
yeah.
and Eggman would be Dr. Gero there.
There's no way he forgot Metal Sonic.
Like met on the vodka.
Oh my god, I can't believe you forgot that. That was the wildest fucking forgetful moment. Like, I would even forgive you for forgetting Shadow's name. Like, how? That's a step above.
Like I said, look, I chugged a very tall cup, almost entirely filled with vodka. I'm sorry.
This motherfucker drank a tall cup of vodka mixture in a fucking 10 seconds flat.
It was like 20 minutes.
Okay, well then you're fine.
I'm gonna send you a picture of a can of hard Mountain Dew compared to the
Dude, I don't want to see a picture of your hard. So who would be the androids? Like 18 in them? I don't know. The androids.
It would just be whatever other robots Dr. Robotnik has built.
Hubert.
Because in the manga, there is Android 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are implied to exist. We've met Android 8, we've met Android 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So, like, it's just whatever robots Robotnik has built would kind of take the place of the androids.
I know who
so we have Mecha Sonic, we have Mecha Sonic 2.
I know who would be Goku Black. Mephiles, but he was made before even Goku Black was a thing. He's pretty much the same.
The E-Series robots, those would count too, because they're built not to be replicates of the Sonic team, but to be random robots that are designed to destroy the Sonic and his team.
So, yeah, the robots make sense.
The robots, and then again, it's not just Metal Sonic. There was like 2 other characters that are robotic versions of Sonic made to kill Sonic.
Tails doll.
I think one was fucking Tails doll.
He just fucking looks like he's dead, bruh. Sonic is just a retelling of DBZ for the most part. I'd say some of it. Well, for the beginning of it.
I'd say they're inspired by Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I would not say it's a retelling.
Metal Knuckles from Sonic R was hella cool of a design. Oh yeah, I've seen that design. They only used them like one time after, right? Or is that just the only time? Super Sonic. Yeah, Super Saiyan Sonic. Pretty much the exact same thing, right? Pog Akatsuki shirt. Oh, you just saw that? Yeah, dude. I got complimented at the liquor store when I picked up my liquor from this guy who was working the register. And he was like, "Is that anime?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. This is this fucking Naruto." And he's like, "I think I know that character." I'm like, "Yeah, that one right there." He's like, "No, that one." I'm like, "This one over here?" He's like, "No, that one." I'm like, "Oh, this one?" He's like, "Yeah." And then I was like,
nice.
And then I was like, "Yeah, that's Kisame." He's like, "Kisame?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's a shark man." He's like, "Shark man?" I'm like, "Yeah." He turns into a shark. He's like, "Oh." I was like, "Cool. All right, see you later." And he's like, "Wait, hold on. What are they fighting for?" I was like, "Bro, they're fighting for politics, bro. The power in this universe to rule." And he's like, "Oh, okay. What did they do to fight?" I'm like, "They throw ninja stars and kung fu stuff." And he's like, "Cool. Who's the bad guy?" I'm like, "All right, I don't care anymore. I'm leaving, dude." he kept going. I was like, "Bro, I'm trying to get my liquor and get out of here." Literally, true story. I'm not lying. That literally happened.
They're fighting for world peace.
Having to explain the Akatsuki just random like that. Yeah, exactly. I had to just be like, "Yeah, they fighting." Anyway, this isn't about Naruto. This is about Dragon Ball, right? And I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's a lot of parallels, I could say, that are pretty cool with Sonic and Dragon Ball. I gotta ask you now, did you watch any Sonic shows growing up, or even now as like later on as an adult?
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Sonic X was my shit growing up. Holy shit, I love that show so much.
My man. Fucking love Sonic X. I didn't watch too much. Like, I need to watch more of it. I've only watched like maybe like a total of 15 to 20 episodes total. So I need more.
What was it? Sonic Underground was my first Sonic show. I watched the same friend who let me borrow his copy of Sonic from my Game Boy before I then went and bought or had my parents buy a whole bunch of Sonic handheld games, had me watch Sonic Underground with him. And I was like, this is cool.
Sonic
I like Sonic now. But then, I want to say it was Foxbox, but it was some TV morning programming that showed a Sonic cartoon, and I was like, yeah, I know Sonic, I'll watch this. And it was Sonic X, and I fucking fell in love immediately.
It's good, dude.
It didn't help that my brother's name was Christopher and the human character's name was Christopher, so I would be like, hey, look, you're in the show, and use that as a way to bond with my brother, and we would both watch it together.
There you go. That's a good show, though.
God, I love that show so much.
It was so action-packed and fucking serious. It didn't fucking hold back on it taking itself too seriously. You know?
No, the first episode literally starts with Sonic, fighting against the world government or something.
He was running from the fucking extreme speed police. He was going, there was a fucking, high-energy race car driver fucking with Nas in his fucking vehicle trying to race Sonic on the highway. And that shit was fucking amazing.
It was so good.
You preferred OG Naruto over Shippuden. That's fair. It's a really, everything about Naruto was pretty good in the beginning. He won't watch Sonic Prime with you? What are you talking about?
That's a lie. He never asked me to watch Sonic Prime with
you
him.
gotta watch it with him tonight. Alright?
I'm literally down to do that.
Alright.
I want to watch Sonic Prime.
Junko, you make him watch at least 2 episodes tonight, alright? The Meta Rex.
If I'm not snoring by the end of this stream.
Did you take any PM, Tylenol PM or whatever?
No, I didn't. And I didn't take my cough. I took my cough medicine at 1:30. That way I wouldn't be taking it and mixing it with alcohol. Don't worry.
Alright, good enough. We were doing a cartoon weekend and Sonic X was on the lineup, but no one would show up. Was in this? Oh yeah. I wasn't bothered by that circumstance, but I did show Sonic X for a little bit. We were watching the first 4 episodes of it. He's a good loud snorer.
Look, Draco, I do have to apologize. I don't know if Travis explained. I had pneumonia and I took some some medicine for it. However, I accidentally took the PM stuff instead of the regular stuff because it's all in the same one cartridge package thing. And after 20 minutes, that shit knocked me out in my chair, and I woke up on the floor underneath my chair.
You just called you a pussy, bro. Damn. Fuck. He got you good, bro. No, I'm just kidding. We heard.
Did you guys hear when I fell on the floor? That's another question I have.
You fell on the floor?
I literally don't. I don't know how I was on my chair and I woke up on the ground underneath my chair. I don't know how it happened.
That's a new detail I didn't read.
Well, I have to assume I either fell or in my sleep I just crawled out of my chair. I don't know which.
You definitely crawled out. You wouldn't have thudded on the ground and not woke up.
But yeah, guys, don't pneumonia and stream.
He blacked out drunk after one soft tea. Damn, dude. All right, I gotta go take a restroom break. I'll be right back. Talk to the people, Vidya.
Oh god. Hey everybody, what's your favorite Sonic moment in the games, the TV shows, the movies? What's the coolest thing Sonic's ever done? Okay, look, how can I prove that I'm actually a Sonic fan? You guys ask me Sonic questions. Now that I'm drunk and I've unlocked 100% of my brain. What's your favorite snoring moment? Probably when we were playing the back rooms and I was like, my throat hurts. I'll be right back. And then I had taken medicine 25 minutes before, and it literally knocked me out. That's my favorite snoring moment. Fucking don't take Mucinex PM, or Mucinex DX PM or whatever, and expect to stay awake. Actually, I totally flipped my shit when Dark Supersonic appeared, and how they had to try and calm him down. That was it was not only a hype moment, but it was such a good character moment too for everybody there. It was just genuinely such a good scene. And Sonic X had so many stuff like it. Hey, welcome back.
So, what did you bring up?
I was asking about favorite scenes, favorite moments from Sonic games, TV shows, movies.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of what mine would be. It's been too long. I need to rewatch everything. I think. Bro turned into evil Ryu. Wait, what? Flipped my shit when Dark Supersonic appeared. Oh shit! I didn't even know that was a thing. That's cool. Thought it was Tuba blowing his nose with the snoring, or
yeah, my snoring.
For a bit.
I just literally was really sick and dying.
Oh man, that's the funniest shit.
I've never slept in my kitchen before in my life. I did sleep in someone else's kitchen, but that was different.
But
there's a reason for that.
All right, let me look at my list of things here that I've done for the peeps. All right. Why do you love Sonic?
I don't know. I'm really bad at platforming games. Growing up, I really liked, again, when I played the 2D Sonic games, how I was just able to run and jump and jump and run. And I didn't really have to worry about puzzles. I didn't really have to worry about jumping on enemies so I could jump over them. I didn't have to worry about lives because I liked the design of the levels in Sonic way more than I did for Mario. So, like, when I died and had to start over, it didn't bother me as much. My other game that I played, remember, I got Sonic Advance and Sonic Spinball. And it was basically just, what if you played a Sonic game, but you moved him by hitting him with pinball paddles? And I really liked Space Cadet Pinball at the time, as a kid, because it's the only game I had on my parents' laptop. So, like, I got to combine my love for the Sonic platformers with my love for pinball, and poof, Sonic's even cooler now.
There you go. Also, thank you so much for the follow, the girl named DC. And also, what's up, Uncultured DM? How's that Firestorm Walker treating you? It's treating me the best I've ever had it treat me, maybe, but it's good. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for the follow early. He's scared of Sonic Adventure.
I'm not scared of Sonic Adventure. I beat Sonic's story in it.
Yeah, I've never played Spinball, but I love Pokemon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire.
Honestly, anyone who's not played Sonic Spinball should go back and play it. Sonic Pinball Party was alright. I think it was a little too much pinball, not enough Sonic. But Spinball was a really nice balance.
My Grammy Nola Pokemon Pinball, I could never beat her high score. Oh no. I never played that game either, Pokemon Pinball. Well, the only pinball games I played were Spinball, and mainly Sonic games had like pinball shit in them, right? Like Sonic Adventure 1 had a pinball section.
It started with Sonic, I think Sonic Spinball, then Sonic Pinball Party, and then from there it was established that Sonic and pinball worked well together. So they had like a pinball level, I want to say, in one of the Sonic Advance games, where it wasn't quite pinball, but like you could play pinball. And I think they kept bringing that back in future games.
So Sonic Adventure 2 was the first. No, wait, not Sonic Adventure. Sonic 2 itself was the first one to have a pinball with the Casino Night Zone.
Okay.
And they continued that trend, I think, since then. I'm not sure if that was like the reason why they kept doing it. It probably is, to be honest, if you think about it, because it's casino stuff. But yeah, like the other ones were definitely a big factor in the pinball genre blowing up for Sonic. Like Spinball is definitely really fun. Like the music, fucking great in that game. Like,
hell yeah, it was.
Love that music. Is there a Sonic character you aren't a fan of that could be used better writing? Oh man. All right, let me think of that one. Silver. I didn't have to think that hard. Silver. I love him as a design, but I don't think his writing was the best. I think he had an interesting origin of being in the future in Sonic 06, and they just didn't write him well enough because they didn't have enough time. So he's gotten the shit into the stick a lot of the time for any any other Sonic games that have come after that one. So I believe Silver, sorry, should be more explored.
I think. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Tasso says, "Could you Sonic beat the Naruto verse?" Surely they could.
I don't know.
You know, like if you think about all the feats that Sonic has gone through, you stopped a world-ending catastrophe many a time, and one of them,
Naruto.
But the world that broke into multiple fucking pieces for Sonic. Like literally, the Earth was like ripped and turned into multiple fucking chunks in space.
Yeah, but Naruto beat the person who created the Earth in Naruto.
I don't know, man. It's hard, dude. It's hard to judge power scaling with different series. They never adhere to the same rules, you know?
No, but Super Sonic has like a list of like the most ridiculous feats, to be fair.
Yeah. Like if you think about Sonic Frontiers and what he did as Super Sonic to destroy those Titans, spoiler alert, there's gonna be spoilers probably here and there, so be prepared. I'm giving you a chance now to either mute or just not watch this part of the video if it's on YouTube. but he was able to destroy these Titans in Sonic Frontier with such precision and fucking, oh man, I can't believe what I saw in that game. Like Titans, dude, that were like thousands of feet taller than Sonic, and he was able to use their weapons against them, stab them through the heart, and blow them up to millions and millions of fucking pieces, dude. Like world-ending motherfuckers that were ginormous. Like,
yeah, well, Naruto can turn into a fox.
I don't give a shit about no nine-tailed fox, bro. I'm wearing the Naruto shirt.
Naruto can turn into a frog.
Represent Akatsuki, but I don't think that Sonic could probably like lose. He wouldn't lose to the Naruto verse. Sonic could take on most of them. Maybe not Madara or like Might Guy, probably. Like some of the strongest of the strongest, but him by himself, if he's taking out multiple fucking Naruto ninjas, he's already better than the verse. You know, like if he's already taken out like hundreds of them as it is. What about a billion lions? Oh
is
no!
A lot of lions.
I have a
However,
I have a homie who made a viral video on that like 10 plus years ago, and he's like, I want to win the 6 billion lions. He's the fucking Pokemon with the billion lions. He's good. That's how he talks. He's a Swedish man, and he yells a lot.
I think Sonic would beat a billion lions. He could just spin dash constantly until they were all dead. Well, because I feel like his homing attack is infinite, isn't it? Like as long as there's a target, he can target onto it. There's no real limit for it. So he would just have to spin dash a billion times. Or not spin dash, homing attack a billion times.
It would rely on his endurance.
Well, give him some chili dogs, he'll be good.
Is there any Sonic antagonist villain that could have been better utilized? Obviously, Chaos.
Yeah, no, that's literally the obvious answer is Chaos.
He is underutilized and under fucking whelming. Well, I mean, not
even in his own game.
Well, I mean, maybe not so much in his own game. Like I loved him in his own game. He had some easy boss fights within them, but his final battle was sick. And when they brought him back, when they brought him back in Forces, he was garbage. He just showed up in a cutscene, dude.
It's just the fact that he's supposed to be like this ancient, super powerful being, right? And almost the entire time, he's just been this egg-band stooge.
Yeah, but like, you gotta remember, Sonic Frontiers. All right, another spoiler here. Sonic Frontier explores more of that origin of Sonic of Chaos, because the whole fucking alien group that they're like getting like information from in this world are like super similar to the Chaos like look. Like it's wild. So like I feel like they tried to explore it a little bit, but they didn't pull it off as much as I hoped. Like
maybe we'll get DLC in the future for it.
There's some, they already had their DLCs. It's done.
Maybe we'll get another game in the future for it.
I hope I have it. Is there a Sonic? Wait, hold on. I don't think it has enough chili dogs. Enough chili dogs, dude? Oh man,
bro, I want chili dogs.
Chili dogs are bomb, but goddamn, they make you shit at your whole ass.
No, have you ever heard of Silver's take on chili dogs? He makes a chili dog, right? And then he puts coleslaw on top of it.
Oh, that's fucked up, dude. I don't like Silver anymore. All right, he's done in this universe. I don't want him anymore.
Infinite was meh, but I don't think it was underutilized. I think it was just like bad concept, bad game, bad everything.
Well, sadly, it wasn't the real Chaos, just Phantom Ruby copy BS. Wait, what do you mean by that? You mean in Sonic Frontier? Infinite was Superman, bro rage because Shadow called him a loser. Forces? Oh, okay. It wasn't the real Chaos for Forces, got you. Well, either way, Frontier explored like the origins, sort of. I mean, we can only kind of assume based on the like designs of those aliens, but like they are definitely super similar to Chaos, and I want to explore that more. Like I want to know what the whole deal is with Chaos. Mephiles,
I don't think they would have put that in the game if not.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't want to spoil anything about Mephiles. Am I allowed to?
I mean, we're already kind of spoiled some things, but like just warn people beforehand, you know.
Alright, anyway, spoiler about Shadow Generation coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I thought it was really cool how they finally brought him back and acknowledged like him being erased from the timeline.
That was the craziest thing to me, because I forgot he was erased from the timeline from the Sonic 06 story when he was like, I want to exist, and something about the timeline. I was like, what's going on here? And then I got explained to it later by somebody. I was like, fuck.
Again, Sonic 06 literally ends with Sonic 06 never having happened in the first place. And I think it was really cool that they had like this out of time being be like, I want to break my way back into the main timeline. So he was kind of underutilized after Sonic 06, but with Shadow Generations, I think that was the best possible thing they could have done for him as a character.
He definitely surprised me and got me excited. I was like, Mephiles is one of my favorite villains ever. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I love Sonic 06 unironically. I played that game so much as a kid, and I beat it 3 times with the last ending, like 3 whole times. So you know I loved it. And Mephiles was always my favorite because I loved Shadow. Seeing a like really interesting demonic purpley shadowy shadow, rather, I guess, because I don't know, he's just like extra dark and extra edgy, and I was like, yep, that's my vibe.
No, he was a great villain. And people talk smack on Sonic 06 all the time for a whole bunch of stuff, when really the only problem was the performance and like the gameplay bugs. The story itself, the villains, the characters, they range from good enough for a Sonic game to absolutely fantastic. And I don't understand the hate.
The only hate I get is Elise, because Elise getting shoehorned as a love interest, really weird to me.
She wasn't even like really ending up. She didn't end up as a love interest. She ended up as like a magic person who could perform mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on Sonic after he died. It doesn't even really feel like a kiss when you watch the cutscene going back. It's not romantic. It's Sonic's fucking dead, and she has magic powers, so she brings him back to life.
Hold on a second. Oh, just a magical being who happens to do mouth to mouth. You fucking what?
That's what. Yeah, like again, she's played up as like someone who likes to spend time with Sonic, and they're really close, and it's almost like a weird romantic thing between the human and the hedgehog. But the kiss itself, I will 100% any day defend as not being a romantic kiss, but being a transfer of magic using mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Listen, kisses can be a transfer of magic using kisses either way.
Yeah, but Sonic was fucking dead. He was literally dead. And she brought him back to life using the magic that she was born with, which was the whole point of her birth, was that magic.
Okay.
She existed for a prophecy, and she existed out of the Sonic timeline after her use in that prophecy was done. The kiss was not that bad.
She never died, though.
Well, she didn't die. She no longer matters in the grand scheme of the Sonic timeline because everything was erased. And they never go back.
Listen,
like her
Elise is such a sour taste in my mouth for the fact that they didn't do her story too well either. Like it just makes a whole. It's just like the way they did it. Right. All right. Let me reword this. The way they did everything was so fucking weird. Where like it just felt that way. It just totally felt that way and looked that way. And I just didn't really understand it at the time. I was like, oh, man, it's hard to explain where my thoughts are on this. Because I love the game, right? Like, I love it to death. But the Elise thing, it definitely kind of makes things really weird for me.
I think that they were trying to compete with Mario. Mario was having a renaissance. They were like, we need a Princess Peach character. They settled on Elise. But they were like, we don't actually want Sonic to end up with a human character. But we want, that kind of chemistry with a princess. And Sonic 06 took place in the human world. So they made like a quasi-romantic entanglement between her and Sonic leading up to it. But the kiss, again, you can watch the cutscene. I dare you to go watch the cutscene right now. Sonic is literally laying there dead all hope is lost. Everyone's like, oh, Sonic's dead. We can't stop the villain. We're all super fucked. And Elise is like, actually, guys, I have magic. I'll bring Sonic back to life. And she uses her magic on Sonic, which is mouth to mouth. And it's a little awkward, but it doesn't feel romantic in the context of the cutscene. In the slightest. It is literally just all hope is lost. Wait, never mind, we have hope.
There's a spark here.
It is not I'm in love. Because Sonic is, again, literally dead.
They broke the Sonic universe so hard that everyone started being like, no! Sorry.
Look, that is, again, Sonic is literally dead there. That is not a kiss. That is supposed to be magical mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. I will argue that till the day I die.
Magical mouth-to-mouth. Sonic didn't consent.
Because didn't she have like a part of the Iblis inside of her or something like that was locked inside her, where if she died, Iblis would get his full strength?
The Iblis, she cried, yeah, basically.
Yeah, so again, I think it was that. I think they established her as having magic inside her that she then imbued in Sonic. Again, they could have done something better than mouth to mouth, but it's not really a kiss if he's dead.
Consent. Zerka says, I mean, there is a Sonic version of the Sinister Six like Spider-Man has. I guess Forces sort of has that, but not really. And there are fakes. That'd be cool for a game. Eggman got his old Sonic antagonist. Yeah, I think that'd be really neat. I'd like that idea. The magic you see.
That was what? Sonic Boom?
No.
Didn't Sonic Boom also have like a Sinister Six sort of thing? It was like 6 demons that wanted to beat up Sonic.
Oh, that's Sonic Lost Worlds.
Oh, Lost World. Sorry, thank you.
Sonic is in the world. He's not really dead. Sonic
is dead. I'm sorry.
Oh man, but like I'm a big defender of 06, but I cannot. Like you were defending Elise and the whole situation there, right? But I don't know. In my perspective, it was sort of forced. I feel, and they could, like you, and also like you said, they could have done better with that.
They absolutely could have done better, but it's not as bad as people think. People will watch the cutscene without playing the game or understanding the story and jump to a conclusion rather than watching the story with the context of the game.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I didn't see a problem with it because I was just a kid. I was just playing the game.
Exactly. Again, when you play the game, that scene is not as bad as just looking at it just for the scene. And I think that Sonic 06 had a lot of stuff that was done really well, or that would have done really well if they had enough time to work on it. And I would love a remaster, a remake, a report, anything of Sonic 06. And Project 06 is doing a great job at that. Anyone who says that 06 shouldn't be brought to modern day is wrong. Sorry.
Alright, I gotta ask you, what's your favorite Sonic character?
My favorite Sonic character is Sonic. And then after that, it's SPO and Metal Sonic.
Interesting. You're a main character energy type of guy, huh?
Sonic is cool as fuck. He likes chili dogs, he runs fast, he saves the day. He's always the hero, stepping up whenever anyone needs him, no matter what the situation or scenario. He's the best. SPO, it was just really cool in Sonic Heroes. He would throw shuriken and jump around and was badass. I don't know, I really liked him. And Metal Sonic is a really cool villain. That's it. I really like Metal Sonic's design, and that's what brings him up to number 3 for me.
Cool. I don't know, I gotta think about my favorite Sonic villain.
That's so cute. You're my favorite cat person, then, if you can throw shurikens and jump around.
I think Mephiles might be my favorite Sonic villain, honestly.
Ooh, if we're talking Sonic villains, fuck. And I guess Metal Sonic, but I like him. I love him as a character. As a villain, in general, they haven't really done a lot with him. Mephiles is up there. He's fucking great. Who else is there? Shit.
There's Eggman, of course.
This is obviously Eggman.
Dr. Robotnik, Gerald Robotnik, the older version.
He's kind of low on my list because he is a villain for the best possible reasons, you know? He's a villain because he's trying to better humanity, and that makes him, more of a good person doing bad things for the government and for Maria.
Junko's reference to I am the Eggman, that's who I am. I am the Eggman. I got the mess down.
The Sonic, what was it? The Six Demons or whatever, Sonic something. They were all right. You know what? I think Merlin, again, I hate to bring it up because you guys are going to be like, oh, Sonic and the Black Knight was garbage. It was not. It was a great game, and if you haven't played Sonic and the Black Knight, you should. But Merlin in that game being like, yeah, my storybook world comes to an ending, so I'm going to do anything I can to make sure it does not, including corrupting King Arthur and then taking the place of, like, the binder of this world myself as this giant evil abomination. I think that was a really good villain, too. So maybe Merlin, the granddaughter of Merlin, what was her name, Merlina or something like that? She was a great villain too.
Imagine liking the Black Knight, and I'm just kidding.
The Black Knight was genuinely a great game. It was. Why is it that Mario is allowed to jump into Mario Tennis, into Super Smash Brothers, into all these different games that are completely separate from his regular platforming adventures, and people praise them? But Sonic does the same thing with Secret Rings and Black Knight and Dark Brotherhood and all these other games, Sonic Dash, Sonic the Fighters, and people are like, oh, this sucks. Sonic's allowed to be more than just a platformer too, and you're allowed to like those games if they're good games. And Sonic and the Black Knight was a good game. It was a high-speed hack and slash, and it did the high speed right, it did the hack and slash right. The characters were great, the bosses were great, the levels were great, the challenges were great. It was just a good game. It might not have been the Sonic platformer people were hoping for at the time, but it does not mean it was a bad video game in general.
Respectable answer. Erasure Din was pretty cool. I don't know who that is. Sonic also plays tennis in Super Smash Bros. Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
well, that's true. But I mean, like, in general, Mario's allowed to leave his genre, and people celebrate Mario for being brave. Sonic leaves his genre, and people crap on Sonic for, you know, being in its dark ages, trying to cling on to relevancy. And it's like, where's the fairness when the games are both equally good?
Tennis. I don't remember Tennis Sonic. I do not remember that. Man, one of the few, like, side games I've wanted to play a lot, just because I want to see how stupid and terrible it is. Fucking Sonic Shuffle is fucking wild. The Mario Party version of Sonic.
We should play that sometime, but I've never played it. But I've only heard cursed things.
Cursed.
But I mean, even Crash Bandicoot had like a Mario Party version, so like Sonic was allowed to experiment with it too. Even if it ended up not being great, I wouldn't know. I never played it. At least I tried something.
Nobody does it like Mario Party, but at least you tried, right?
I mean, even random developers would, back in the day, were literally making like Mario Party clone games. So if random ass developers were doing it, why the fuck? Again, I don't want to keep bringing this up, but the Sonic team and the Sonic developers were always given so much shit for experimenting with their genre when every other developer was doing it too and not getting the same kind of criticism.
Sega's always been dunked on, dude. Most of the time. Who was a Wario equivalent of Sonic?
That's Scourge.
Scourge is a hottie though, right?
I mean, he's like Sonic, but the opposite. And because Sonic is cool, Sonic is suave, he keeps those aspects of Sonic and becomes the opposite.
I thought Scourge was a girl the whole time.
I feel like are there two Scourges, like two different versions?
Or is it Surge I'm thinking of? Let me see. I think it was Surge, like surging of electricity. Surge the Tenric?
Yeah, Junko says Surge.
Yeah, Surge is a female. Okay, I was like, what? Scourge.
Yes, I think Scourge would be the Wario version.
Yeah, Scourge is a different one, yeah.
Scourge is cool as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Wario's cool, too. But in, like, his own special way. Where he got spin-offs in games and all this cool stuff, and Scourge really didn't.
That's a cool design, though. Wario's impression for getting rich super fast and then losing it all in the next game every time. That's the way it goes for the poor Wario lad. Let's see what else we have in the written John thingy here. Alright, so we talked about your favorite show, right? Talk about your favorite game,
Yep.
favorite character,
Mhm.
favorite Sonic stages and zones.
You see, this is where I feel really fucking basic. But Green Hill Zone will always, forever, be my favorite Sonic level. Just the fact that there's no puzzle,
Who?
no, like, slow down enemies that kind of are designed to make you stop and figure out their tracks. It's just you run, you jump, and you spin dash until you get to the end.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kitty
Like-
Melody.
There are definitely other levels that I really, really like. Like in Sonic 06, that one castle level with the eagles. I forget what it's called.
Oh, that's Kingdom Valley.
Kingdom Valley. I fucking love Kingdom Valley.
Kingdom Valley is so fucking peak. Oh my god, I'm about to nut.
It's great. I 10 out of 10, I will replay it any day of the week. Or in was it Sonic Adventure 2, the jungle level? I'm sorry, I forget the names. But the jungle level in Sonic Adventure 2 with like the vines that like sling you around.
Yeah,
Or
Sonic.
was that also Sonic?
Sonic Adventure 2 had the vines.
Like, I really liked that because it was cinematic, it was great backdrop, it was great music, it was fun. But always Sonic Adventure 1, Green Hill Zone, just dashing through it, mashing A to jump on all the enemies, spin dashing the second you slow down.
Hold on, did you say Sonic Adventure
All the
2
loops.
Green Hill Zone?
No, it's a Sonic Adventure 1, Green Hill Zone.
I don't think there's a Sonic Adventure 1 Green Hill Zone, is there?
Was there? Then Sonic Advance 1, maybe. Just whatever. It was the Green Hill Zone. It was literally all loops. Give me a second. Maybe it was Sonic Advance 1. I got it backwards. Give me 1 second.
But the Sonic Adventure 2 had its own unlockable, but you had to get all the emblems for Green Hill Zone. There was 2 jungle levels, I think. I don't remember the other one. Green Forest and White Jungle are the ones.
Oh, sorry. It was called Neo Green Hill Zone in Sonic Advance 1.
Ah.
Sorry, that's the one I'm thinking of. It was literally just you run, you dash, you jump around, you get from the point A at the beginning of the level to point B at the end of the level as fast as you can. Every time you run and you try to run and jump through it, you're taking a different route. It's classic. The music is like quintessential Sonic music. I could play it over and over every day for the rest of my life.
Sonic Space's levels are too hard, boo.
No, Sonic Space levels are not too hard. It was literally the grinding and jumping around in the space level of the last level of Sonic Adventure 2 that I could not beat. It does not mean it was a bad level. It meant that I just sucked at it.
So do y'all prefer Sonic over Mario? I think
Yes,
I do.
absolutely.
I think I do.
I absolutely prefer Sonic over Mario.
Very good question. No, that was like gravity. I know you suck at it, Junko says. Personally, Sonic over Mario. Hell yeah.
I'm trying my best.
Fist bump. Hell yeah, fist bump in chat. Bah. Hell yeah. Sonic over Mario. Any day, all day. Sonic's cooler. Hell yeah, Sonic fist bump in time. Alright, what do we have for other questions we can ask here? I have a bunch of written down for you. What Sonic music do you enjoy the most?
Again, I feel so basic, but there's a reason that this song is the most popular song, and it's Cityscape, or Escape from the City, running around at the speed of sound. But just all the Crush 4D music, all of it has been just 10 out of 10 music, and I am so fucking happy that they work with Sonic Team to make music for these games, because it's always just hit after hit after hit, and they never miss with their music. And didn't Ollie Sykes make from Bring Me the Horizon make music for Sonic with Sonic Forces?
I don't remember. I didn't look into that, to be honest. I never played Sonic Forces because
I mean, but even the Green Hill Zone music, again, there's a reason that level is so good. You're running through it, but in the back you just hear the beeps and the boops that are calming and serene and
The beeps
energetic
and the
at the same
boops.
time. Like,
Alright.
again, I don't think Sonic music misses.
yeah, Sonic music's always really good. I'm putting on Sonic music now just to have the vibe going.
Live and learn. Literally, you start singing. Every time I hear that, I have to sing along. It's
Live and learn.
It's just catchy. It's upbeat. It's It's just again, all their music is the perfect music for whatever is going on in the Sonic games. Whether it's describing how the characters feel, what's actually going on in the game, or just like, you know, the attitude you're supposed to be feeling while you're playing the game, all of it is always perfect.
I hit you back where you can. Sorry.
That was beautiful.
I'll hit you right back where you can.
No, Sonic music does not miss.
It's an anthem. Each character has their own theme and style of music. Exactly. That's what's so beautiful. I gotta gush again about the Knuckles and Rouge music. Badass rap and sexy ass jazz. Couldn't have done it any better myself.
No, you were right about wanting to just pack a bowl and smoke a bowl to that jazz. Like, absolutely.
Oh, dude, I could do it right now, to be honest. Like,
and the thing is, Rouge was not that important of a character. Literally, nobody would have cared about Rouge at that point.
Without her titties, right?
And they still fucking went as hard as they possibly could with your music, anyways.
Big tiggle bitties. Hold on, what? I'm sorry, guys.
Pumpkin Hills is fucking top tier. Holy shit.
Yeah, fucking Kitty Melody gets where I'm going with that. I would have joined earlier, but my friends wanted to watch Arcane today, so I gotta say, hey, no worries at all. You definitely come around when you can. We're gonna be posting this to the YouTube channel. If you guys aren't familiar with the YouTube channel, we have a Drunken Digimon explanation up there with a video already. But this is gonna be going up on the YouTube channel at some point soon. I just gotta edit down some stuff later. But look forward to that. It's gonna be awesome. The world music too. I like Pumpkin Hill SA2. Yeah, Pumpkin Hill is really good. I think Pumpkin Hill is probably one of my favorites.
I think, again, I hate to say it, I think Pumpkin Hill is probably my favorite of all, like, the Knuckles tracks.
It's not bad. It's a good one. Like, I ain't gonna blame you for it. It's definitely, like, more, like, on the, like, oh, that's typical, you know? But it's not bad. But, yeah, my favorite Knuckles track ever might be either Death Chamber or Meteor Herd. Death Chamber is so cool because the saxophone solo in the middle of it. And then Meteor Herd has just got that space vibe, you know? And then with Rouge,
great too.
Rouge the Bat, I love either what's it called? It's an Oasis, the Oasis song from the first level, or Mad Space. Those are really good. My new favorite right now is Stardust Speedway Act 1 from Sonic Mania. Holy shit, that's a vibe. Stardust Speedway, huh? Interesting.
I gotta listen to that.
Dry Lagoon, yeah, Dry Lagoon. Ooh, Mad Space, hell yeah. Yeah, Mad Space is so good. Oh, fuck, I need to find that song. Hold on. I gotta find that song and play it right now. I know it's not gonna be copyrighted, so that's a good thing.
I'm trying to unmute the stream. Hold on, I gotta hear this.
Mad Space is like the most fucking coolest song. Alright, ready?
Oh man, I'm gonna hear my own voice. This sucks.
Fuck, I'm about to not.
they literally like, oh, she's like a super stealthy spy, badass, suave, just cream of the cream, sneaky
Cream of the
girl.
cream? Cream of the cream?
Creme de la creme.
No, it's cream of the crab.
No, creme de la creme. I translated that to English.
I don't know, man.
That's the saying is like in French, and it's creme de la creme. And so they give her just the best like iteration of that kind of like spy James Bond music, and it's done so fucking well. Holy
James Bond
shit.
music is definitely a good way to describe it.
It's so fucking good. They just went so fucking hard. It's amazing.
I didn't have you know, I'm on my way. On my way, it doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight.
That was beautiful.
I
That was
sucked at the
amazing.
last note, but you know.
No. You did perfect.
Who is wrong and who is right?
Better than I could do, don't worry.
Yeah, Sonic music hits way too good, guys. It's just a little too. It's a criminal act, right? It's a criminal act against society that the music's so good.
Like, I feel like whenever I talk about music, I always think, oh yeah, this franchise always has good music. But it's the fact that Sonic music has 50 different genres that it tackles with its 50 different characters, and every single fucking one of the songs is top tier in that genre.
Truly, though. They do so well across all genres. It's crazy. I mean, except for party games. Speed Highway is hype as well. Speed Highway is good. Hell yeah, brother. So glad to see others embracing the Sonic love. Of course! Hell yeah. Hold on, let me put on another good song here. Oh no. Sorry. You guys know. You guys know. I fucking love you guys. No other danger lies within. I must get to doobie. I'll fucking get your ass. And I'm just gonna. Dude, Sonic music hits on another level, dude. You cannot deny that.
It really fucking does.
It gets you fucking going, dude. You just want to start punching shit.
Yeah, literally, whatever emotion they want you to feel, you were going to feel when
I'm
you
over
listen
here
to
like,
music.
fuck you, chat. Fuck you, chat. Fuck you, chat.
If the music wants you to feel hype, you are going to feel the most hype you've ever felt in your life. If the music wants you to feel depressed, you are going to be super fucking down the entire time you're listening to that track. If the track's like, you know, this is hopeful, you can do this, you are going to keep playing that level over and over until you fucking beat it.
Hell yeah,
and the
dude.
music will be there the whole time.
Try out Stardust Speedway vibe out was on out. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do that right now. Do you want it on CD? It's CD, right? Yeah. There it goes. Also, ad starting soon, guys. Just in case you guys are wondering, ad starting soon. We're gonna take a quick break while I take a piss. BRB.
You know what? Same.
Enjoy the
Sorry,
music,
I gotta
fan.
go.
Alright, I'm back. Sonic Mania? Is this the song for Sonic Mania? This is Sonic 2. Oh, wait, this is Speedway. If you guys have any more suggestions in chat, let me know. I'll put them on when I can. Let's see what we got here. Let me look at this. Is this other playlist here? I'm gonna show you one of my favorite songs here. Where are we going? Where's the Knuckles music at, or even the fucking Rouge music? Oh man. Thanks for the welcome back. Did you ever play Jet Set Radio? I have not actually. That's one of the few games I haven't played. Trials, the Masonic MIDI version, Act 1, trust me. Oh, for Stardust Speedway?
Oh shit, we gotta listen to that right now then.
Hold on.
So I've never played Jet Set Radio, but Squids is obsessed with the composer for that game, and will literally, without playing the game, will just make us listen to the music from that game whenever he's like feeling like he
this
wants
one.
to listen to it.
break it down, baby. Yeah. I'm gonna take a blinker for you guys. Am I gonna regret this decision?
Okay, this is music you literally can't help but dance to.
Jet Set Radio has great music. Oh, I am aware. I want to play that game at some point. I'm okay, guys. Don't worry. This is like a super laid out, fucking chill version of the game, of the song. Yeah. Break it down, bitch.
Oh.
All right, Vijay, I gotta ask about your favorite character designs in
Character
Sonic.
designs in
Yeah.
Sonic. All right. Well, again, obviously, I feel so boring when I say it, but I love Sonic's design. The shoes. The fucking fact that in Sonic, was it Adventure 2, they gave him the slip shoes, which had like soap at the bottom. Now if you grind on rails, then your shoes better. Like, what the fuck? They look so fucking cool. Like the gloves, the spiky blue quills, everything about Sonic is just everything I needed as like a mascot character for a kid, and so it's everything I've needed as an adult. It's just top tier design. And so the whole, when they made it sharper and more edgy and more mechanical with Metal Sonic, it's just, oh god, 10 out of 10. I love both of them so much. Let me think. Honestly, Cream the Rabbit, underrated design. A lot of people don't bring it up when they're talking about
Cream the Rabbit, interesting.
how they like Sonic designs. But Cream is introduced as this character. It's supposed to be cute. She's supposed to be like unassuming. But then actually with Cream and Cheese, she'll fucking kick your ass. And again, she 100%. You look at her design with like the simple dress, the bow, the smile, the big floppy ears, and the oversized shoes. 100%. She's like, yeah, she's not going to do anything. And then she beats the fuck out of you. And it's fucking amazing.
Just beats the fuck out of you. Yeah, Cream and Cheese are pretty badass, not gonna lie.
It's so cool. I loved how they did that.
How did he? Okay, but can we talk about the double kick to Vector? Hold on.
Okay.
Let me look up exactly those words. All right, you guys ready?
Oh god. Vector
guys...
being a parallel to Knuckles, where they're both their teams like Strongman, where Knuckles is a little bit smaller, a little bit, you know, with a big fist.
You guys are gonna see everything I see. I don't give a shit.
Whereas Vector is tall. He's, you know, starts scrawny, and then he like builds up into this like 12 pack that they don't really show because obviously it's a cartoon. He's an alligator, and it's really cool. Like, he does have a great design. I can't argue against that.
Sorry, I was tying to this Google search result I had.
You gotta like double kick the Vector Sonic the Hedgehog.
It was so fucked up random, dude. Just straight up drawings of cake. Oh, goddamn. Cream was on your list? Hell yeah. Just the radio has great music. SC2 has my favorite, just has your favorite AOST. Yeah, same here, dude. Like, there's so many good songs in that fucking, like, almost nothing misses. It's always either a very, like, I could do without it. It was never, like, that's bad with the Sonic Adventure 2 OST. It was always just, and then, hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Can we talk about real quick the naming conventions in Sonic the Hedgehog?
Naming conventions?
Naming conventions. But how Sonic runs fast, so his name is Sonic. But how Tails has tails to help him fly, so his name is Tails. But how Knuckles can punch people with sharp knuckles, so his name is Knuckles.
No, listen, alright.
Or about how Cream and Cheese work together, so their name is Cream Cheese. But also that Cream's mom's name is Vanilla, so their name together is Vanilla Cream. Like, fucking amazing. I love it. I just wanted to talk about Vanilla Cream and Cream Cheese.
Because you played Sonic Advances your first, you fuck. My favorite thing
I love cheese.
About the naming conventions is the personality traits via that aspect. Sonic, he's always super fast, of course, right? You know, that's Sonic. He's fast. But he's also got a super lovely personality. Super confident, like somebody who's fast would be confident, right? And then you have Shadow, who's dark and brooding, just like anybody who's named Shadow would probably had a personality of that. Knuckles, tough, strong, red color. You know, that just means I'm a rough and tumbly boy. And
oh my god, you're gonna get to miles per hour.
Miles per hour.
I love that so much. That's his name. Holy shit.
You're talking about Cream's mom. Hold on, not in that sense though. Hold on, don't wait a second here. Wait a second.
It's in that sense for you, Trouse. Don't deny it. You love vanilla.
No, I'm all about Rouge. I don't give a shit about.
Rabbit.
I don't care about vanilla. I care about Rouge. Vector, the capital C is for. No, oddity. I like how you just keep coming back in randomly just to be like, double kick the Vector though. Double kick the Vector though.
Especially because I feel like Vector is drawn to be literally have zero ass.
To literally have the biggest cheeks. Oh,
like Ian, when I picture Vector, it's his legs. They go straight up, and then they just curve out once they get to his like torso.
Well, then you said Wave, Sonic Wave. Who's that? Dude, he might be a bigger fan than than I am.
Oh, he is.
Dude, why didn't
Wave
I get
the Swallow?
Oh, yeah, Wave the
Sonic
yeah.
Riders?
Okay, got you. Yeah, now I know. I should have got you drunk and joined you on me, Junko. Do you drink, you fucker? Or do you just solo it, fucking swag it through life?
Bro, Sonic Riders was so fucking good of a game. Until it got to the point where I was just too bad to beat it.
Make me bust Vector? Knuckles, please don't. I don't want to know that. Knuckles, I don't care if you just do your thing, please. I'm chugging
like
cranberries.
Sonic Riders was absolutely like the best next step Sonic could have gone when tackling Mario Kart. And it was taking the one level from Sonic Adventure 2 where he's riding something down a hill and turning that into an entire fucking racing video game was fucking genius.
Did you want me to embarrass my Sonic knowledge? You told me not to become.
That is literally a lie. I would love to have you here.
Oh man.
Yeah, guys, I know Sonic. I'm not a fake fan. I don't know how much more I can say with literally having no tabs open about Sonic.
Literally,
that would convince you that I'm a Sonic fan. I know stuff about Sonic.
You just gave yourself away, bro. You literally mentioned that without me having to be like, "Hey, yo, put the open tabs though."
I have no open tabs.
I don't fucking believe your ass.
I have 2 Sonic tabs open. One's about Sonic Advance, so I can find out how old I was when I got a hold of the game. Came out in 2001. One's about Sonic Emeralds, because it's showing that there's 7 emeralds, because I wanted to see if there was the same amount of emeralds as was Dragon Balls. There's 7 Dragon Balls, there's 7 emeralds. Those are the only 2 Sonic tabs I have open right now.
That's the only 2 you like said 500 words right now.
One's just making sure, earlier I was going to say, yeah, Dragon Ball has 7 mystical artifacts, Sonic has 7 mystical artifacts. Absolutely, Sonic took that from Dragon Ball 2. And one was, I was talking about Sonic Adventure. I wanted to make sure if I was 6 or 7 when I borrowed the game from my friend, and then made my mom buy the game for me. And I was 6.
7 plus? Oh no, not that rating. It actually affected you in life? I never had that affect me in life, ever. That's wild. That actually affected you, though?
Look, my mom didn't want me listening to music with cursing. My mom was, like, very big on, like, age ratings.
My mom let me fucking rent Conker's back for a day, dude. Like fucking several times.
Nah. And any game that I wanted to play that was not age appropriate, I had to go to my friend Thomas's house. He lived like down the block. I would go to his house. We played the Digimon card game arena on his whatever console it was. We played Quake Arena 3 on his computer. I remember Quake Arena 3 because if you shot dead bodies in the dick, the blood would keep coming out over and over. And that's what stuck with me from the game, not any other part of the game. Just if you killed someone and you kept shooting them in the genitals, it would keep bleeding.
That's crazy.
If we're talking Conquer, that means we're just talking mascots. In which case, again, Sonic was designed so fucking top tier to be a mascot character. And the fact that Sega thought that Sonic as a design was going to fail, I don't understand how they thought that.
It's because there's stupid ass executives that don't understand people. You know?
And fun fact, did you know that Sonic's design, they originally tried to make a 1-to-1 translation from the old Sonic games to 3D, but it didn't work and it looked really awkward and the shapes just did not make a playable character. And that's why when Sonic jumped from 2D to 3D, there was a small change in his design, not his design in general, because it's the same, but his like
silhouette.
What the fuck is the word? Yeah, the silhouette changed and things stretched and shortened because they tried making a 1-to-1 3D Sonic, and the movement did not work, the jumping did not work, the speed did not work, so they had to change it.
Throw it all away, Junko!
To make it look more viable to compete with 3D Mario.
Junko just started calling. Joko coming in with that just killed me. Throw it all right.
Like Sonic 2D versus Sonic 3D, they changed the shape of his quills. They changed like how long his limbs are. They made him a little taller. It's just stuff like that. The ratio. That's the fucking word I was looking for. They kept the design, but changed the ratio of everything to make it look better in 3D.
Yeah, it definitely helped because like Sonic and 3D's peak already, and like they did a good job if they made me like it, like in that sense where it's a lifelong like obsession of mine. What's different about Sonic R 3D compared to Sonic 2D?
And you feel the sunshine?
I can answer that quickly. It's fuck, but it's gonna be an explanation, so that technically means it's long as fuck. I don't have to think about it, but you know, I gotta explain it. So Sonic R 3D is compared to Sonic 2D. Wait, hold on. Now I'm confused. Did you mean Sonic R as a 3D game versus a 2D game? Like the one game? Or do you mean just Sonic 3D versus 2D in general? Because I can do the Sonic 3D and 2D in general pretty easily, I'd say. Not so much Sonic R because I've never played it. Does it brighten up your day? Wait, whose day? My day or Vigil's?
No, the sunshine. If you can feel the sunshine.
Oh. Yeah, of course. Yeah, dude. Fucking sunshine all day. My fucking... My life revolves around life in the sun because it's the most happy feeling you get from sunlight, right? It provides you some serotonin and dopamine.
So looking at the Sonic R design, it looks really similar to the Sonic 3D Blast design, where I think it was...
Wait, with Sonic's?
Sonic R and Sonic 3D Blast both look like they took the 2D version of Sonic and just modeled a 3D character off of it. And I think that was probably the time where Sega was looking at the character and being like, this does not look as cool as Mario looks in 3D. We need to redesign Sonic and change his proportions and ratios a little bit.
The spikes were too short.
Way past cool.
Yeah, for one, the spikes were too short. they were very nubby. You know, they were like little nub spikes. They weren't the cool like long spikes anymore.
His limbs are really thin compared to his round head and body.
Yeah, that's also a thing, right?
Oh, but they were packaged together? I mean, that makes sense that they looked similar to me then. But, like, again, once Sega got a hold of Sonic Team, they were like, hey, look, Sonic is cool, but games are moving from 16-bit 2D into 3D. We need you to redesign Sonic into 3D. And that's how we got 3D Sonic, where they took the design, and again, it's really fucking similar, but they just changed the proportions on things to look a little different. And that's how we got like the 3D Sonic that we know today.
I love 3D Sonic. They did a good job.
3D Sonic, they did a fucking great job.
Let's see here. Kitty Melody says, always sing along to the lyrics for Sonic Art. Haha. You're the one that makes me feel so high. Me? Or Vidya? That song slaps. That's probably the previous song, right? I've been like waiting to reach out for a bit, so I might have missed it. Sonic R and Sonic Blast were packaged together, so that makes sense that the model would be the same. Yeah, that makes kind of sense to me too. Like, they did kind of look similar from what I've seen.
Sonic 3D Blast was a great game, though. People hated on it just because it wasn't the same kind of 3D as Super Mario 64. But, like, if you just play it as its own thing, I'm sorry, I still enjoy that game. I'll still sometimes go back and play Sonic 3D Blast.
Going back in time to another world. Alright, I got a gush about Sonic Adventure 2 now, alright? You guys cool with that?
Please do. Yes.
Alright, let me put on a good song for this one. Because I need to gush about Sonic Adventure 2. This is one of the things I wanted to gush about the most. So I'm gonna do that. I'm opening the Rouge levels for Sonic Adventure 2 because it's got some good music. Alright, here we go. Alright, Sonic Adventure 2. Best game. Reason why I think that it's the best game is because it perfected Sonic Adventure 1, which was already a really good game in general. And it just made it so much more fun, more characters, more stakes at hand for the story. You got to fucking play 3 styles of gameplay. Right? As much as people would like to say, oh, the treasure hunting stages sucked, or the mech shooting stages were bad, whatever. I don't give a shit. I love them all. And like, oh man, the Sonic stages and Shadow stages were fucking perfect. There's some little bits and pieces I will say that I don't enjoy about the treasure hunting or the shoot 'em ups, but they're so fun. I've already learned how to play them so many times over the years that I can just do it and have fun and be like, hell yeah, this is such a good fucking, like, escape for myself to just start playing a game and just, there we go, I know what to do. It's a very familiar ground to tread. And, I know that people be like, oh, but you had to grow up with Sonic Adventure 2 to enjoy it. No, you didn't have to grow up with it because
you did not.
You can appreciate Sonic at any age, at any time, playing any of the games. Don't fucking let anybody tell you otherwise. Alright? You could start anywhere in the fucking series, but Sonic Adventure 2 is usually across the board a very enjoyable game. There's people who come back to it later in life that will be like, oh man, I don't remember it being this bad. And it's like, yeah, it was pretty fucking hard to get around, but I mean, as a kid, you enjoyed it, right? And they'll be like, yeah, I did. But then you're like, all right, cool. You should fucking enjoy it more.
Okay, look, I did not play Sonic Adventure 2 as a kid. I did not have access to a PC that could play the port. I did not have access to any Sega consoles that could play the game. However, going back to Sonic Adventure 2 as an adult, the Tails levels that I thought were going to be garbage, because how can you play as Tails when he's not flying around as his whole character is just spinning his tail, resting, spinning his tail? He's in a mech. This isn't Tails. Jumping around in a mech, throwing bombs, fucking running around areas that were a little bit more linear, but a little bit more optimal for mech-based gameplay. They were fucking amazing. I could not believe that that's what they picked with Tails. Like, oh, this Tails is known for his mobility and his movement. We're actually going to lock him in a mech and make him a super linear gameplay. The first level I played, I thought this was the dumbest thing when I started the level. By the end of the first Tails level, I was like, oh no, this is fucking amazing. Charging rockets, shooting rockets everywhere, jumping around, having to take it slow in a more tank-like gameplay maneuver as opposed to Sonic, who was more fast-paced jumping around. They planned it all fucking perfectly. It was the perfect balance between Knuckles' kind of gliding around, who already had the flight, and trying to, treasure hunt. Sonic's run through the map as quick as you can. They needed someone that could just brute force through a level and blow everything up. And the Tails gameplay and the Eggman gameplay in Sonic Adventure 2, where they did that, fucking phenomenal.
I gotta say, Pyramid Cave, definitely right, brother. Hell, fucking love this song. But yeah, it's totally true, man. Like, it's like the Sonic versus Knuckles versus like mech stages. The juxtaposition between them all was so nice. Like, it was a cool change of pace. People tend to be like, oh, but Sonic games are supposed to be this, but not Sonic Adventure. Those games are meant to be a full smorgasbord of different characters, different styles of gameplay for you to go through. It was never ever meant to be that, other than that. So people who are judging it based on the old games, like, try to open your mind a little bit to what they were trying to do new, like new stuff they were trying to do.
And the Sonic levels were exactly what you were expecting. They were run fast, jump, dodge everything, kill what you need to kill, get from point A to point B as fast as possible. But then they gave you more. And the fact that they gave you more and they made it fun, literally there was nothing to complain about there. If you were complaining about the mech having to blow everything up and wait and charge and, not being able to fly around, or the Knuckles where you had to take your time and explore the levels and listen to the music and find exactly what you were looking for, you weren't appreciating all that they did, because you could have just played the Sonic levels if you wanted to go fast, but they gave you more options to have more different genres to be able to enjoy the game in more ways.
It's this very ambitious thing they did, and I think it worked out for me as a Sonic fan.
Absolutely. It worked out for me as an adult Sonic fan going back.
Yeah. But Sonic in Space made me cry. It made me cry many a time too, but I was so in love with the game that I couldn't help but keep trying. When I was a kid, I fucking hated the space levels like Final Rush and what was
I still hate Final Rush.
Final Rush and
Final Rush. I never beat it.
Or is it? I don't remember the names of them exactly, but the last two levels for each Sonic and Shadow, those levels fucked me up, dude. But I loved them. I can't help but love them. But yeah, that genre of Sonic is just so good. I personally love the Sonic Adventure series, but also I have to give a props to Sonic Heroes and Sonic 06. Even though Sonic 06...
Sonic Heroes...
Sonic 06... He hasn't played Sonic World DX. Play it, Vidya. Soon enough, you gotta play that. December, right?
Sonic World DX looks great.
No, you're playing it for Christmas season, all right?
Wait, no, I played Sonic Adventure DX. Sonic World DX. No, Sonic Adventure DX. Oh, I'm sorry.
You never played it.
Sonic World DX? No, Sonic Adventure DX I played, and it's fucking great. I beat the hero story, still gotta play the other side.
Yeah, play that, Sonic World DX. You'll be like falling in love with the Adventure series all over again. Like I've already loved the Adventure series, but World DX plays it so similarly, but also in some ways better.
Oh shit!
I don't know how to explain it. Like the one of the things I appreciate the most about that game is the fact that you can do a homing attack from extremely far away, like more far away than you would ever think you could. And that is super useful for going fast, and that's Sonic's fucking vibe. So like, I get really excited about that shit where I can just do things faster than normal. So I like the fact that the fucking homing attack smash is just it's like you can do it pretty quickly and from a far distance. Crazy gadget. Hell yeah, dude. I have all the music playing right now. Let me see. Let me change it to the fucking... Oh, I gotta put on the gangster music. Oh, hey, yeah. We diving into mellow in the aquatic mind. The stage might suck, but the song is hard as fuck. Yo, your boy Knuckles, he vibing any environment, as long as the fucking shards of the I was gonna say Aster Emerald. The Aster Emerald. Hey, I hope you guys in chat have been enjoying the stream. You guys are amazing for hanging out here. Thank you. We were just kind of talking, so like, hell yeah, I appreciate you guys vibing here just while we vibe. Bro, the stage, I could never find those pieces of the emeralds. Yep. Should told me go underwater. Now level 2 underwater. Oh yeah. Yeah, that level is a rough one, but the music hits, dude. Like every time you jump on those knuckle stages, it's like past Wild Canyon. Pumpkin Hill can be tough sometimes, but this level right here, and also Pyramid Cave and Mad Space not so much, but these two, water level and desert level, those ones are rough.
The water level, holy fuck! It took me literally forever.
Oh, Oddity coming in.
This wasn't as a kid. This was as like a grown-ass adult going back to play the Sonic games that I missed as a kid. The water level took me fucking forever. I think at one point I literally got so frustrated. I was like, the emerald obviously glitched. I need to restart the level, and I just restarted it to try and hope that it would spawn somewhere easier for me. I just could not fucking do it.
Oh, did he put in a crazy ass fucking Knuckles TTS? He went like. Did you hear that over the PC?
No, I didn't.
I was like, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Damn it.
Oh my god, I can't stop that. My stomach hurts. Everybody's Supersonic Racing. Supersonic Racing. Oh fuck. That was great. Holy shit, fuck. Ooh, this song. Hey. Sorry, I'm like on a big Sonic Adventure 2 music fucking like stint because Sonic Adventure 2 music's obviously the best. You know? Fuck! Ooh, that trumpet noise made me nut like halfway. Should these 5 minutes? Is that the security level? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it is. It is. Security fucking, I forgot what it's called. I need 15 No, dude. I need 15. Oh my god, I'm dead. Bro, consent.
Can I just say that Sega and Sonic Team being so fucking okay with like Sonic fan projects coming to like revitalize the series, that they like promote them and 100% get on board with them is so fucking cool. By the way, like Sonic Mania being made by the fans and then being published by Sega, or the Sonic Project 6 or Project 06, just never having a single hurdle in its development on the Sega side. Sega's like, oh, someone's fixing our old ass game that we released unfinished and garbage, and they're making it good. Hell yeah! Like, thank you so much for letting the fans carry on what makes Sonic great, even when you were at points where you were a little lost on it.
Yo, listen, that's what one of the things I wanted to talk about too that I forgot about was, that aspect of Sega, that they're just so chill about fucking ROM hacks and like fan made stuff, you know? It feels like they encourage it, you know?
Again, the fact that they literally took a fan project in Sonic Mania and published it, 100% they encourage it.
Yeah. That's one of the coolest things about Sega versus Nintendo.
Sega they just feel like they're here for the fans of Sonic. Where even if they're releasing games that are not... Oh, this is another thing I have that's kind of whatever. Sonic never had a quote-unquote Sonic is dead period. Sonic had a couple of periods of time where, sure, Sonic games were not the best, and Sonic seemed like he might have been on the back burner. But even then, they were still releasing games, TV shows, mobile apps, where they were... Sonic was still there.
I have issue with your statement of...
Let's hear it. I'll argue against it.
Listen, there was a moment in Sonic the Hedgehog time where things were the worst it could ever be, and nobody fucking wanted anything to do with it. 2015, 2014 era, it was so bad back then. Like, it was undeniably bad how fucking toxic things got for Sonic. It was sad. I won't go too into all the things that were fucking said about anything, but everyone has a valid reason to enjoy Sonic for the way they do, and I was disappointed in that era of Sonic, very much so, because it was just nothing but hatred, dude. Like, man, I'm not gonna bring down this whole fucking discussion right now with this, but I just gotta bring attention to this one moment in time where Sonic had the darkest time in its life, because they had a lot of misses and not a lot of hits, and it was just not looking good. But like, they brought themselves out of it. I will say that they're definitely out of that slump, and I'm very happy about it, because Sonic deserves more than what they messed up on. Than, you know, like they've done a lot of great.
Sure, things were not great, but I wouldn't even say that was entirely negative. But I'm pretty sure that was around the time where Sega ported the Sonic Advance games over to mobile. That was about the time where Sonic came out with like their first big Sonic mobile game. That was about the time where, you know, I just looked it up. The big thing that happened then was Sonic and fucking Mega Man had a team up in the Sonic the Hedgehog comics.
That's wild.
Like, they were still doing their best. There was still, again, even if things weren't the best for Sonic, there was still positive aspects of Sonic the Hedgehog happening during that time frame. It was just that, sure, people's perception had the negatives coming out a lot more than the positives, but there was still good things happening for Sonic even then. Yeah. At no point in time was there any period of time where Sonic was completely like, there's no reason to play Sonic, everything Sonic coming out is garbage, you should give up on Sonic, Sonic is dead. They were always either Sonic Team, one of the side teams, or Sega in general, were putting out something that Sonic fans could enjoy at all times.
Alright, I'll give you that. I had the mindset of that because most of the people around me, IRL, were very much Sonic sucks, you know?
Yeah, that became popular, but it was more of like an online bandwagon to jump on that Sonic sucks, as opposed to, if you like look at the timeline, Sonic never sucked. Sonic was never dead. Sonic had some dark periods where they were either being experimental or like, you know, the video game development, all video games as a whole were not doing great. But Sonic always gave its fans something worth playing, worth watching, worth doing. That meant that Sonic was never truly dead. It was just kind of riding the underground, riding the Sonic underground.
I see what you did there. Kitty says Nintendo could never. Nintendo hates their fans. They're too busy suing Pal World. Yeah, they fucking Nintendo sucks. We could make that a whole different discussion at some point. If you guys really want it, you know, you could request me do some drunken explanations of stuff with people. So like, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to Nintendo. We could talk about the good and the bad.
I can drunkenly shit on Nintendo 24/7.
But yeah, like you said, it was definitely a popular vote to be against Sonic.
When there was no reason to be against Sonic, because Sonic was still, again, even with all the bad, they were still also putting out good.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, people were just being like teenagers, you know. It's just they were like, Halo's cooler, Call of Duty's cooler, Gears of War, fucking, you know. Like, that's why a lot of those games during that time didn't really do as well with the attitude formula, you know. Like, it just didn't work out.
You can still go back now after all that like drama has really receded and enjoy the games from back then. Like, for example, Sonic Unleashed. When you think of Sonic Unleashed, you think about, oh, this is the worst Sonic game ever. This is garbage. This is so bad. Sonic Unleashed was made and for Sega to think it's cool. Ew, we don't need an edgy Hedgehog. What the fuck is wrong with Sega? But then you play the morning levels, and they're fucking phenomenal. You play the beat 'em up levels where you play as a Hedgehog, and sure, they're a little like on the rails, a little formulaic, but they're not bad. They're just generic. So I would gladly play a game that ranges from the best Sonic's ever been in 3D, or not 3D, like the 2D isometric, to generic beat 'em up, to top tier, to generic beat 'em up. Like, that's still amazing. And without Sonic Unleashed, we never would have gotten Sonic Colors, which everyone agrees is one of the best Sonic games that was ever created. But if you talk to people, just ask their opinion as Sonic fans on Sonic Unleashed, they're all going to talk shit on it, because it tried to be edgy, but it wasn't Halo, it wasn't Gears of War, it wasn't like the quote-unquote cool games they expected at the time. But if you actually play the game, fucking amazing.
I played it up until, for Unleashed at least, I played to the Hedgehog sections, and I did all the speed sections too. Like, I just didn't play it much longer because Halo grabbed my attention more at the time. I didn't think it was bad or anything, to be honest. I was like, oh, Halo's more fun right now, so I'm gonna play that because I was younger. So like, one of the biggest things I feel that Sonic has to going against it is the YouTubers who talk nonsense about everything. Like they shit talk Sonic so hard. There's a lot of YouTubers who have shit talked a lot of the games, and it helps the consensus of Sonic being bad versus like, oh, they all have their own unique aspects to them that were enjoyable in their own way. So like, YouTubers definitely helped with that kind of negative attitude more so than anything I ever feel with the internet. Like, when it comes to the internet, when you watch a YouTuber who's talking passionately about a game they love or hate, you're gonna take their word a little more seriously than you would for yourself, for your like initial reaction to it, right? Like, you get told something by somebody else, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind, and that stays in your mind. So it's hard to like break out of that. So I feel like I said, the YouTubers kind of had a part to play for Sonic hate.
Yeah, but But even then, it was just, for whatever reason, it was cool to hate on Sonic. It got clicks to hate on Sonic. So they hated on Sonic because it's what people wanted to see, and then even more people saw it because it's what the YouTuber was talking about. Where everybody just sat down and actually played the games, they realized Sonic was never dead. Sonic never really had a streak of bad games. Just not the games they maybe should have putting out at the time because of gaming trends, but they were still good enough to carry on the Sonic legacy. They were still good enough to be entertaining, and Sonic was never dead.
Never did. I'm always for Nintendo bashing. Oh, Distract Slabs Final Showdown. Oh yeah, this one's pretty good. This is called For True Story, Sonic Adventure 2. So let's get to some more positive things about Sonic right here.
He goes fast.
No, hold on.
He jumps high.
You're gonna need to talk about your favorite characters in general. Like, not just Sonic and Metal Sonic, the boring ones, alright?
My boring favorite characters?
No, not the boring character. I'm saying the boring ones are Sonic and Metal Sonic. I'm saying you gotta explain yourself for other characters.
Oh god, it's like Espio?
Yeah, alright. Let's see what else you got.
I don't know. Look, okay, Espio is literally just what if Naruto, but Sonic the Hedgehog. And I started watching Naruto and playing Sonic Heroes around the same time in my life. And I was like, ooh, a badass sneaky ninja who can throw shuriken and stick to walls and jump around. And his whole goal was literally like helping people out. This is literally the coolest character ever.
Junko, bro, go on your silver rant. He's holding back.
Okay. People talk shit on Silver just because of the fact that he originated in Sonic 06, and it's cool to hate on Sonic 06. However, a hedgehog from the future whose whole goal in life is to stop the destruction of the future, and he does so by going back in time, accessing the fucking powers of the superior being in all of existence in Shadow, where he can use chaos control and access the super form, has fucking telekinesis, and does whatever he can to save the day, even if he's a little, ill-informed. He still comes off as like the super fucking amazing character that, again, just gets hate for the fact that he originated in Sonic 06.
Yeah, Junko over here, he's only back, but the ableist trigger is no use. I will say that I agree with you on the Silver overhated aspect of him. He's definitely overhated. He did nothing wrong, literally. He was
literally nothing wrong.
He was just getting, tricked. But even then, he has his own personality, and I want them to bring him back.
I would fucking love if they brought him back.
Like, just for even if it's a revamp of his character, just bring him back, dude. Like, I want to see the homie Silver come back in his full glory and be part of the full Sonic lore and universe.
I'm sorry, literally all three characters, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, were fucking written to perfection in 06. 06, what was bad about 06 was the bugs in the gameplay. Not the gameplay itself, not the story, not the characters, not the level designs, not the villains. It was just the bugs in the gameplay. And people hated on that so much that it's kind of leaked in their perception of all other aspects of the game, when the hatred of the other aspects of the game should not exist.
I've never agreed with you as hard as I have agreed with you now, because I mentioned before, I beat Sonic 06 3 fucking times in a row with the last ending as a kid. I was like 12 or 13 at the time. I loved it. I didn't find much issue with it. I would rage, of course, as a kid. You rage as a child all the time. But, I remember just thoroughly enjoying Sonic 06 and beating it a lot. And it's it's of course hated for its fucking like gameplay stuff that is just not polished at all, and like some of the stuff they can nitpick would be like the graphics not being nearly as good as the games at the time and other things.
But even then, that's not true. It was the models were a little lacking compared to other game models. But the graphics themselves on the levels were fucking top tier. Like people were just hating on Sonic 06 because it was cool to hate on Sonic 06. Going back to the game, it's still everything about it besides the gameplay is great.
I don't know if I agree with you on that, because there was stuff like, listen to me, all right? So
okay, the human models might not have been great. They were a little janky. They were a little like Final Fantasy IV-ish.
Like, this game came out in 06, and like not even a year later, probably it was Halo 3 with their lighting system and everything they did with that game.
Yeah, but that was a year later.
Not quite. It was like 8 months, but either way, they were using the same fucking Xbox. I know that I'm not trying to devalue anything the Sonic team did during that time, because they were like really behind on making that game, and they were super like just like fucking they had so much things they had to do and they had not enough time to do it. But I can't defend like a lot of the things that they did in that game, because it was most of it was boring, and and also another portion of it was just too tedious. But the stages were great. I won't fucking fault you for that, but the fucking the whole story of it all is bad. It's just really hard to get through.
I mean, it's would have been a good, again, it's one of those things where a lot of my problems with Sonic 06 I feel like are because they were forced to push it out when they were, where if they had even just 6 months of extra time, all of my issues could have been fixed. If they were given a full year, it would have been like a perfect Sonic game. It would have been the Sonic Adventure 3 / Sonic reboot that they thought they were making, that they were trying to make.
I think that's true, because I treated that game like my Sonic Adventure 3 at the time, before I was any wiser. I was like, this is my Sonic Adventure 3. This is definitely what I wanted when I was 12. You know, like 12 years old, you don't have the I mean, most 12-year-olds don't have the capability to judge a game based on its merits and also its faults at the same time. So at the time, I was just like, oh, I like this game because I can play around it and I love the story. But as an adult, you tend to fall more into the faults of the game rather than its merits. So it changed definitely for me as an adult, my view on 06. But like we both played before, just like the Sonic Project 06 game is so fucking good. It reminds me of how I used to feel playing that game when I was younger. Like, I remember it playing that way to me, but obviously it wasn't the same way. But as a child, I didn't know any better. I just fucking played it.
So I'm gonna be honest, my first experience of a playthrough of Sonic 06 was actually when Game Informer did their Super Replay, and they like made YouTube videos that were like an hour long of their excursion into Sonic 06, and I sat there and I watched every single fucking video nonstop in a row. I swear I would watch it, sleep, wake up, watch more. It was maybe a 20-something hour series. And I watched it because I had loved the Sonic games, but I'd never gotten to play the 3D Sonic games as a kid, besides Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. And I was like, this is the game that people are saying is like the worst Sonic's ever been. Like, yeah, sure, there were bugs and there was like mistakes, like, you know, how characters would talk and the mouthing, and it was a little weird that Sonic's love interest was a Final Fantasy looking human. But it's still, everything about it screamed Sonic the Hedgehog. It was not made in a place where they were, you know, we need to make a Sonic game now. It was in a place of, we are making the best fucking Sonic game we can in the time we were given. And I still think that they did the best job they could have done. And it came out in such a finished product that was good enough where if someone like a certain someone on YouTube were to come back and finish the game and remake it in the way that it should have been, it would maybe come out to be one of my favorite Sonic games ever. Oh wait, it already did. Don't play Sonic Project 06. Please, it's so fucking good. And it shows you what Sonic 06 could have been.
See, people didn't like the ending of it just because it never happened. Like, what was the point of the game since Sonic blew out the flame if the Depth team wasn't split off to make the Sonic? See, Greens wouldn't have been so damn botched. Yeah, it was during an era of gaming where it started getting way too popular, I feel. And people were, like, all the businesses that were making games they felt like they had to jump on the opportunities as soon as possible. So it was just like a little bit much. Sonic 06 is really like a video was saying, was misunderstood as fuck. I loved it as a kid. Yeah, and I don't have to say you have to enjoy it as a kid either. Like, the story, really cool. And it was like, I like Sonic stories that end up going a little too serious. Like, by not taking themselves too seriously, that is.
The Black Ring where he becomes the golden warrior that takes on the evil Merlin.
Alright, so let me see here. Let me see any last minute closing things before we probably close it up here. Oh yeah,
Sonic and the Black Knight people hate on for no reason. It was a great game. I don't care. You're wrong.
Sorry, the fucking oddity came through with the Victor, got me like.
Vector literally is just all spine from his legs to the back of his neck. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, the last thing I want to talk about, modern Sonic. Modern Sonic. Like, recently as 3 years, 4 or 5 years. So, Sonic in the modern era, coming back with the full vengeance of force that can only be fucking described as amazing. Sonic Frontiers, I loved to death. I cried at the end. Dude. I fucking teared up.
I'm fully expecting to cry when I beat that game finally.
It made me cry, dude. Thick King. Victor caked up. Sonic Frontier was super good. Made me cry. I was happy about it. I was like, this is definitely the most right step in the right direction they could ever take to like continue on with the Sonic 3D legacy. And then Sonic Shadow Generations, spoiler alert, greatest fucking shit I've ever played in my life. Probably not, but still.
No,
really,
it looks so fucking good.
It's so good. The music, the gameplay, everything about it. I was losing my mind at that game. I can't believe how good they fucking nailed it. Like, God, Sonic Shadow Generations, the Shadow story specifically, is like contending. It's like contending
adventure type gameplay.
It's contending for my favorite like gameplay style, even if it's boost gameplay. Oh man, I can't deny how good they fucking nailed his fucking movement. I feel amazing playing it.
They literally, Shadow Generations should lay the groundwork for them to release a Sonic Adventure 3 where Shadow plays exactly like that in a 3D setting. It was fucking perfect. It was phenomenal. It was exactly how Shadow needs to move. I don't care about if they keep some of the abilities as long as the majority of them are how Shadow gets around in the 3D plane when they make Sonic Adventure 3.
Yeah, like, I need to continue to beat that game, to be honest. I need to get all the 100%. That's what I want. Chuko says, I think I got 9.5 out of 10 with a lot of reviews. So damn good. Yeah, it's
deserved, earned.
It is the most fucking amazing like comeback for Sonic in general. Even if it was a shadow focused story, like it was a very good comeback. Like they need to do that. The only thing I have issue with that game is it doesn't have the same momentum carrying vibes as Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, where you could like jump really fast, move really fast, and jump out of it really fucking quickly. Like, I miss that momentum-based gameplay a lot. So, like, that's the only thing I need it to do is momentum-based gameplay. Then I'll be happy as fuck. Like, spoiler alert! Sonic Shadow Generations is so good. It will probably, if you like any other Sonic game, might probably take your first place pick. It almost did for me. Literally, it's so goddamn close. I need to have more time with Shadow Generations before I decide that. But, you know, years and years of Sonic Adventure 2 has like solidified itself into my favorite. But like, this was definitely a close second. Like, I can't believe how good they did. I was so like wowed by the fact that, oh my god, I'm not saying, oh man, they did good, but they could have done better. Like, that loop of Sonic, like opinion people have. Like, people always say, oh, it's great, but it could have been better. Oh, they're going in the right, it's a step in the right direction. You know, that's always the thing people say about Sonic. But this game was totally like, oh man, I have nothing bad to say about it. I just want this game to continue doing this, but maybe a little more adventure style gameplay in there, like where you momentum based stuff. So it's really crazy, man. Like, the newest game has just totally blown me away on that aspect of Sonic. Just, oh man, this is no fucking criticisms for me.
Oh, and also, spoiler alert, it is literally the pinnacle of all Shadow gameplay you've ever experienced whenever playing Shadow in literally any other game, except for the fact that you don't shoot guns. That is literally the only thing missing. Otherwise, it is just peak pinnacle Shadow gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, from all that Sonic Team has put out.
I can't stress that enough either. It's so good. I like it might even Sonic Adventure 2's Shadow gameplay is fun and really good, but this version of Shadow's gameplay is on another level because it mixes a bunch of stages from past games he's been in general. It's not just one game and new levels at all. It's just like, check it out, you remember this stage? This was fun, right? And they remix it for you. So yeah, Shadow Generations, one of the greatest things to ever come out in the Sonic franchise in general. You could play Sonic Frontier as well. I really enjoyed that one myself, but some people wouldn't like the open world-ish aspect of it.
Open zone-ish aspect, excuse me.
Aspect.
I was gonna say, I don't accent. I had too much to drink, I'm sorry.
You're okay, man. Anyway. Any last minute things we can talk about, guys, in chat before we end? Because I feel like this is a good ending point here.
Yeah, what's your favorite Sonic game?
Oh shit, it's Desmormos. We need a Charmy the Bee game where you fucking kill Charmy with the gun. That's the first message. Oh my god, amazing. I gotta watch the VOD. I missed a bunch. No worries, it's all good. I'll have the VOD up for sure, but I'm also gonna edit it, like I said.
And I think I proved myself to be a real Sonic fan here.
I mean, you did better than I thought you would.
I didn't open the wiki once.
No, shut the fuck up.
I didn't. I just know things about Sonic. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
Look, I'm telling you right now that when I talk into my microphone like this, it is not because I'm reading anything off the screen. It's because I'm trying to move a point forward from my mouth to your ears that really accentuates the points that I'm trying to build. It has nothing to do with me reading. It has more to do with me pressing a point that I want you and chat in general to listen to. Like when I say that Sonic originated in a racing game hanging off of somebody's window because they were testing the design, it is not me reading it off a wiki. It is just me telling you this so you all hear it. It is not me reading anything, okay? I swear.
Hashtag show the tabs. Oh my god. I think we need proof, maybe a sequel episode. Alright, sequel episode. All right, next time we're doing a Halo episode. All right.
God, I'll have to learn about Halo by then.
Oh my God! Look,
Psych, I know everything.
You hear him? You hear him, guys?
I know everything.
Did you hear that, motherfucker?
Did you know that Master Chief Sierra 117 was originally a child who was abducted by the UNSC for testing? However, he was replaced by a clone that would later grow to have a disease and die. That way his parents would think that he was just killed by his disease and not abducted by the military of the United Human Nation, whatever it was called.
Bro, you type
I
too
know
fast.
everything.
Keep an eye out on the YouTube, guys. Literally, keep an eye out. We're gonna have a Halo episode at some point. All right, and then I have a plan for the rare games like Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Donkey Kong. It's gonna be great. Look out for that shit. Promise you, it's gonna be good. Let me put in a fucking link here for you guys. Check out Banjo. Yes, hell yeah. He's reading, dude.
That one I won't be able to help with. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I
don't really know Rareware.
I got a couple homies I can ask.
Okay, good.
Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube if you want to check out. There's a drunken explaining of Digimon on there.
Well, that was a good one.
And sorry, the music got me. Yes, Digimon. We had one with Vidya over there, and it was cool. We got over 100 views on that bitch, so thank you for that.
If this one get 100 views, they'll bring me back for another Drunken Explain. Guys, please watch this YouTube video when it comes out. Please, I want to come back. This is all I look forward to anymore.
You heard the man. He begs you. I love her. Hell yeah. I hope to see you there, Tassa, for that fucking... Good night, friends. Good night, Oddity. I don't want you talking about Banjo Poser. I'm scared of beard and bird. Bear and bird. Chow Garden. Hell yeah. Thanks for the stream. No worries. Thank you guys for vibing. I appreciate you all vibing. We're gonna be ending here, probably. We're gonna be uploading this to the YouTube, like I mentioned before. Check out the link up above. And yeah, we'll probably be talking about another drunken explanation stream soon. I gotta figure out things with people that I can talk to about that, if they drink or not, because some people don't drink. But yeah, there'll be a definite another one for either the Rareware games or Halo. Those are two top tier ones I gotta come back with.
I will definitely be here for Halo.
Hell yeah. Let's see here. Let me shout out Vidya here. Go fucking follow Vidya if you enjoyed his commentary, because Vidya was here for all the goodness. You're not even in my stream, bruh.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Alright, there we go. Gotcha. I was trying to type you in the chat and it just wasn't pulling up. I was like, hold on, it's not. You're right here.
Good night to my double caked up king as well. In Vector we trust.
In Vector we trust.
Vector is all fine. Stop. I don't know what you're talking about. He is not double caked up. I'm sorry.
Vector doesn't play Sonic games, Bozer. The Vector Shigami wheezing. No cheeks at all, but fucking Oddity sees him. He sees all the cheekage. Anyway, but yeah, I appreciate you all vibing with us. We'll definitely be back in the future, like I said, with the Drunken Explaining Halo, Drunken Explaining Rare. I got plenty of things I love that I would love to drunkenly explain to everybody. So much love, everybody.
I got some stuff that'll make him get into, so I can make him drunkenly explain it with me.
Maybe, we'll see. We will see. Tell him to finish Mario Sunshine. Finish Mario Sunshine, you fucking... Goddamn. How did you not finish that game?
My internet broke.
Oh, okay. Well, your internet's not broken no more, is it?
No.
Do it. Streamline up. Chat. You need to say Sunshine in chat. Sunshine in chat if you want him to finish Mario Sunshine. He needs to do it, right?
Say Vidya in chat if you think Vidya shouldn't have to finish Mario Sunshine. Please, for the love of God, please, oh God, please don't make me play that game anymore. I can't do it.
Mario's too hard.
I'm too good at platformers that the game is just too easy for me. So I fall asleep when I play it. It's like a baby game to me because I'm the king of platformers. They call me the god of 3D platformers. That's like my nickname. I'm just so good at them.
I don't believe you, bro. Come on, Vigi, you got this. Yeah, Sunshine, Sonic Adventure, and Banjo-Kazooie. All three of them. Do it. Oh, no. We got a fucking Kratos. God damn it. Holy fuck. Alright, anyway guys, we gotta end it here though. I love you for fucking hanging out with us tonight. It was a fun ass conversation. God damn, I love Sonic. Much love to everybody who came through.
I love Sonic.
Yeah, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
I think I proved myself as a real Sonic fan tonight. What do you guys think?
Yeah, give me a fucking like type in chat yes or no. Yes, he fucking did it, or no, he didn't. Sonic forever. Not even close. Junko, I know how you feel.
He's biased.
He's biased to hating you, but it's okay. Can you shut the screen right now?
I mean, if you join Trials' Discord, I will show you what my internet browser looks like literally right now.
Oh my god, he's trying to prove himself.
I took the screenshot. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Alright. Dark Chow Garden playing, that means he's lying.
It's speed test on Google search for speed test, Trouser Schnauzer, Fatalia stream, and Taliban stream. And that's the only tabs I have open right now.
You kidding? But yeah, it's just like the Discord. Oh yeah, we got the exclamation point Discord link if you want to join.
Sonic in Space was not too hard. Sonic Final Rush was too hard. I couldn't beat it. I got up to it 2 different times playing the game, and I was never able to beat the level. I don't know what you want from me. Then when the game ended up getting uninstalled, I lost all my progress, and now I have to start over.
Alright, but look forward to this, guys, on the YouTube channel. We'll be posting this at some point in the future. Maybe like a week or 2 from now, depending how long it takes me to edit this down a little bit.
No, keep the embarrassing stuff. That's even better.
like you're snoring in the fucking one episode of that.
Oh no! That you can no. You don't need to hear that, guys. Don't go listening to him playing Backrooms Escape Together as I passed out because of medication, fell asleep in my chair and woke up on the ground. Don't do that.
Yeah.
On his YouTube channel, exclamation point YouTube for the link. Don't watch that right now.
Oh man. Alright guys, thank you for hanging out.